hello, surprise, boo, etc.
Hello, how we doing? How is things? How is everybody doing? Is it good? You doing good? Hi Harry, hi Lou, how are both? How you both? How is everything? Everything ever. Everything ever. Is it good? That's good. We've got some more Shadows of Loathing today. More Shadows of Loathing. We're going to do more cheese wizardry. Doing lots of cheese wizardry. I'm going to throw cheese at people. That's it. That's the entire game. You throw cheese at people and then you laugh in their face. And that's all I ever want, really. That's all I would ever need out of a game is to throw cheese and laugh at them. Like, you have cheese? You now have cheese. Any inscription? I finished inscription, Harry. I finished inscription. That'll be on my YouTube at some point in the far future, I'm sure. When I get around to it. Because I have a lot. I got a big backlog right now. But yeah, eventually. But yeah, at the moment, Shadows of Loathing and Rimworld will go in between, aside from the Phasmophobia on Saturday. Which I'm very much looking forward to. It'll be a good time. So yes, I don't remember what we were doing last. We were roaming around, finding things that need to be found. We just cleared the curse of an object, didn't we? I was a little dinosaur for a while. I remember this. So yes, I think we've just woken up for a brand new day, and there'll be a brand new artifact to go and find, I'm sure. Which will be fine. I don't think I've got any side quests to do. I think, you know, I'm doing decently, so we shall jump right back into this. Oh, we will. All of it's reading. So much reading, oh my god. Imagine having so much reading. Oh my god. Just all the reading. Oh. Why do I play these games what make me have to say words? I don't know. I can't word very well, you see. It's like, I seem to pick the games that have a lot of wording. I don't know why. So let's turn this down. And, hey Mally!
I don't like this, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh fuck, there's a duck over there. Fuck off, duck fuck.
Fuck off, duck fuck, indeed. Absolutely. Fuck off, duck fuck. We don't need your duck fuckery here. No, we don't. Ducks. Don't talk to me about ducks. No! Mally! You're not a duck, are you? Have you come out this bloody calendar that I've got? I don't know. I see you've changed your tactic. No, risking the TTS today? No? Don't see why. I'm just gonna write down ducks. Okay, you just write down ducks. Don't talk to me about ducks. Oh, dearie me. Oh yes, it's good morning, everybody. We've woken up. You will surprise it later. Yeah, you know, give it time to warm up, right? Absolutely. Give it time to prepare. It still won't work. We can dream. Through the door! Hello, Colt, how'd you sleep? Fine, until the mob guy crawled into my bedroom window. Oh yeah, that window's pretty lousy. Anyway, the next antique I need you to find is a compass. The directions kind, not the circles kind. The Detectotron says it's out near Crystal Dream Lake. I don't know where that is, but I bet it's too far to walk. Do you have a car I can borrow? No, but I have something even better than that. 2 cars? A bus pass. Teabag, how you doing? How's things? Stop out front is your gateway to a whole wide world of adventure. Swell, thanks. Where do I go when I get there? Unfortunately, I couldn't get a more specific reading than near the lake. Something about the place is making the instruments go all screwy. Yeah, take this map. A Crystal Dream Lake postcard and a Crystal Dream Lake lighthouse map location. Okay, this is a postcard. It has a map of the lake on it. It has a picture of the lake on it. Yeah, that's what the map is, a picture of a place. Can't argue with that logic. You can't argue with that logic. You really can't. I've got a bus pass. What if I don't want the bus pass yet? What if I want to stay around here? Stop by again for your next night shift. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. I'm doing alright. I'm getting by. Trying not to forget to drink my tea before it goes cold. I feel like there's more places here. You know, do you get the feeling that over in this top corner over here, there might be some more things to explore before I go on a bus somewhere else? Some amateur wit has penned a mild bon mot on the bathroom stool. You smile but do not laugh. I have not the moxie for the bon mot here. I cannot make the bon mot here. As you're walking through Ocean City, you encounter a mailbox that's been tipped over by some vandals. I can write it up. There you go. You write the letterbox. Heavy that looks. Got some experience. I'm hoping I roam and find something that takes me over to one of these. Since my GPU was working on. It's definitely energy saving my while I play this game. Definitely. The ground shakes again. More of those horrible slimy tentacles erupt out of the ground nearby. They hurl nasty blobs of goop everywhere and thrash around blindly trying to grab you. I'm going to fight them because they're throwing goo at me, and I don't appreciate people throwing goo at me. Going to toot them? I'll toot you in a minute. Ooh, what? Oh, I've got the mind melt now as well. I forgot. Cook. Blast. You want cheese? He wanted cheese. Definitely wanted cheese. I can do that again. Lovely. And then you know what else I can do? I could do this. I could throw legit cheese. Cheese. There you go. And then I can just whack this one. And they'll down, aren't they? They are gonna need 10 of those things if they want to tackle you. Tentacle. I'm assuming there's more. I must find. Maybe it stops and calls your attention to a small park the two of you are walking past. Ah, you gonna do some more busking? An opportunity to sell me your hat? You driving me? Yes, I'm just kidding you. I'm a babe who's frequently difficult to read. I know. Hope it belts out some tunes, does some busking, earns me some meat. But what if there's more? You hear a buzzing noise, which you trace to a small swarm of very large mosquitoes drifting lazily around a sewer grate. They can barely stay aloft, they're so inflated with stolen human blood. Dang, this city really is dropping the ball in their public health measures. Do the city hall's job for it. You do some freelance extermination work, and pay yourself with a whole bunch of blood cells you scrape off the bottom of your shoe after you've done. We stepped on them. Oh, that's a bit rude. I mean, sure. It's a phone booth man, that's fine. Another fight. Are you really telling me there's nothing in that top corner? I feel like there has to be. Right? They wouldn't just leave a gap, right? Surely. They're not the gap kind of people who do this game. Those of gap. Don't know what that means. But I've said it now. Oh, going to set me on fire. Only slightly on fire. Don't worry. I'm okay with being this much on fire. Alright.
It's just like a sperm baby.
It is.
It's a sperm baby.
It's exactly like that. You're correct. Definitely 100% like that. What else would it be like? Another busking thing? More busking. Milk some worms. I've milked worms before. More tentacles. Oh, Don T thought you could use some assistance. I don't agree. I'm fine, thank you. Sally Bullet Hughes is meant to be down to enemies, not friends. I know, but I just want you to have a look at her name. Why is she here? I don't need your help. You know why? Because I can kill all of this just with cheese. You know? Cheese. Your Don was wrong. Don't you know? Look at that! The tentacles are down. They have been detentacled. Maybe there isn't anything up here. Maybe. Man in the street does a big theatrical double take as you pass. Just wanted to get another look at you. Hey, whoa now! How's the weather up there? Up where? You're taller than me. Up on the property ladder. I can almost see you up there. Huh? I live in the back room of an antique store. Gee whiz, well I hope to join you in an antique storeroom full of my own soon enough, but the fellows like me got to sell if you want in the property ladder. Luckily, product I got nearly sells itself. Nearly? I do have to put in a little legwork, yeah, but look. Bam! That's a paperclip. Is it ever? I don't know if I need a paperclip right now. Guess your documents keep themselves from flying off in the wind. Guess your nose secures itself against wild odors. You never know when you might need a paperclip. Ooh-wee! Do I check the change in humidity? I must be chasing you up the property ladder. You didn't tell me the weather was this nice. I've got a paperclip. Did I need a paperclip? Oh. Do you have a match on your person? Yes, but I might need it later. Ah, well, thank you all the same. Toodaloo. Alright. More busking? Do more busking. This is a good way to get meat, but it's obviously not a good way of finding places that, you know. Oh, it's the people doing the car thing again. We can bewitch them, as we did before. A little bit of the old hocus pocus, finish the trick. 10 needs a grease gun. I'm going to make a wild guess to say that maybe there is not anything up here. Maybe, you know, I was wrong. Maybe there's nothing more to see here. Feels like there should be, but whatever, right? Where do you want to take the bus? Oh, I can come back? Well, let's go to Crystal Dream Lake. Chapter 2. I might be able to come back. There's no guarantees, but we can try. Crystal Dream Lake Lighthouse. Oh, look. Hello. What's in here? A man? You probably ought to introduce yourself before you start poking at your stuff. Well, that's the polite thing. Lighthouse keeper, presumably. Excuse me, are you the lighthouse keeper? Sorry to bother you, my name's Cold. I am, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Are you okay? I ain't talked out loud in a while, I get rusty. I see, lighthouse keeping's a lonely job, huh? Well, it's solitary, that's for sure. I ain't mind it though. Ain't exactly a people person. What can I do for you? Have you seen an old compass around? The directions kind or the circles kind? Directions. I got an old one I picked up at an estate sale about 20 odd years ago. I reckon I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs and the lighthouse is flooded. Flooded? Yep. Pull right to the top. Have a look through the window there and you might see a fish pass by. How did that even happen? Pump broke. No, I mean, how does the lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here. Something to do with the tides, I reckon. This is a lake. Anyhow, I need a Glaxton valve to fix the pump. There's a hardware store down the road a piece if you have a mind to help out. Sure. Alright. Confirmed. Hello again. What does a lighthouse keeper actually do? Well, used to be I had to light the lamp every sundown and then douse it again at sunrise to save on fuel. Used to be. When it was an oil lamp, we got a hook up to the electrical grid a couple of years ago though, so now all I just leave it on all the time. About all I have to do now is change the bulb once in a while. Sounds very boring. Nah, never get bored, always plenty to do. Just have a bunch of hobbies. Yep, got a book and a whittling knife and plenty of middle distance to stare into. How'd you get into this line of work? Oh, my family's always been lighthouse keepers on both sides. Ma and Pa kept lighthouses within sight of each other. Used to wink the lights back and forth once in a while. It's kind of romantic. You know, I never did find out how I was actually born. What? Anyway, there was something you needed. No, we're good, thanks, though. The book sits on the table. War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one. Mind the bookmark now. Of course. Oh, looks like you just started. Been reading it about 5.5 years. Your bookmark is still in chapter 1. I just about got up to the last sentence of it. Been reading one word every day. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Yep, don't tell me how it ends. I won't. Check the mirror. Oh, I know, I want to keep my insane look, thank you. I want to keep on looking like I've just seen someone's granny naked. Okay, chess set. This is a nice chess set. Do you wheel the pieces yourself? Yep, took me 16 years. It took you 6 months to carve each piece. Ones went quicker than the tool ones, but more or less, yep. The horses were particularly tricky. No sense in rushing it. I guess not. Oh. Through the window you can see that the lighthouse tower is entirely filled with water. The lighthouse keeper put a little cork on the keyhole. I mean, that works, right? Cork it in. Some kind of funky pump contraption. Light out from this house? Yeah. Oh, visit Crystal Dream Lake. My map is on the back of the postcard. Lovely. Go to the hardware store, shall we? Am I following the road there? That's nice. Obi stops walking and puts a hand to his ear. What's up, Obi? Shh. You hear that? I heard you go shh. Is that what you mean? I guess you're so musically inclined. There's some kind of weird singing off in that direction. Points deep into the woods. Nothing wrong with a quick detour, I guess. Oh, good lord. Obi leads you off the path and into the forest. After a short time, he gestures to you to be quiet, and the two of you crouch down behind a shrub and peek out at a small patch of wildflowers. Several large, brightly coloured butterflies are flitting among them. Is the word right? Flitting? As one of the butterflies passes near your shrub, you see that instead of a weird insect body, it has a little human body. Wow, these are actual fairies, just like in the fairy tales. One of them is whistling merrily. Not quite a melody, it's more like a surprisingly accurate impression of some kind of songbird. It's very pretty, until it suddenly turns into a squawk, followed by a loud and unpleasant screech, followed by a wet gurgle. The other fairies laugh, raucous piping little giggles. One of them makes a sound that, if you had to guess, would be the sound that a squirrel would make while being tortured to death. This sets off another round of shrill laughter. After this, the fairies flutter away, As they're leaving, one of them very clearly says in a deep voice, "No, not my eye, not my eye, ah!" The others find this extra hilarious. You, think we should follow them? We absolutely should not. Let's follow them. Gotta follow them. That was weird. I don't... Whales are so strange. Amidst of twigs and sap is a fairy nest. Hello? Fairies put up their tiny little ducks at you. They're tiny ducks! They wanna fight! Can I reach inside the fairy nest? You fumble blindly in the nest and find a knife. You pull the knife out of your hand, flesh, and stick it in your pocket. Oh. Find a knife because you've stabbed yourself with it? Fantastic. Well done. A fairy knife, you say? This knife is too small for you to get a good grip on it with your big, clumsy human hands. Was this bleed for 3? Just generally? Okay. Those fairies are holding guns. These are gun fairies. Let's go for the non-gun fairies first, shall we? Hello. Let's fight the fairies. What are you holding? You're a fairy twig thumper. Fairy twig thumper intends to thump Obi the obo hobo with a twig. Oh. I read that as hump. Fairy pine needler. And fairy exploder. Oh. Fairy exploder intends to explode. Wow. You reduce stats, so I'm gonna attack you. I don't want any stat reducing in these parts. Thank you very much, Lee. Blast you with my cheese. Hey! I'll blast you with my cheese. I don't know if this fairy exploder explodes and, you know, kills itself with said explosion. But it's like a suicide fairy. Or whether I should be concerned about it, so I'm gonna ignore it and see what happens. It is a suicide fairy. Okay. You showed those fairies who's bigger and tougher than a fairy. We've got a fairy charm, a fairy, and 2 fairy knives. Excellent. You wanna chew the fat a bit? What do you wanna chew? Sir, come back. You know, Carl, I typically consider myself a lover, not a fighter, but I must admit I'm getting a pretty good handle on this. Oh yeah? Have he cracked his knuckles? Ain't gonna give up the oboe, but I sure don't mind playing that little chin music. What? You know, when you sock someone in the drawer, chin music, it's slang. Oh. His muscle has increased. Fantastic. Another fairy nest. This nest contains nothing but garbage and a mousetrap which snaps shut in your hand. I've got an effect. Hand injury. Great. Not an inventory thing. An effect. Minus 1 muscle. You've injured your hand and it's making things slightly harder to handle. More belligerent fairies. Not more belligerent than usual, just more of them. Okay. What's your face? Fairy wackadoo. Fairy wackadoo is either going to heal everyone on the battlefield by 6 or deal 6 physical damage to them. Oh! Fairy wackadoo, how dare you! Don't fairy wackadoo me, I tell you now. Fairy gun mother. Oh no. Not a fairy gun mother. Fairy twig thumper is gonna hit poor little Boo. Don't hit Boo the turtle. How rude. Oh. Ow. 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 Wow. Well. Who wants cheese in their face? Who wants cheese? You want cheese? Anyone with high moxie can get some parmesan in their face. Hell yeah. Parmesan. Boosh. What you gonna do about that? Parmesan. Parmesan. Boosh. Ah. Huh. What are you gonna do now? Don't hit Boo. Leave my turtle alone. What a vicious jab that was. Stop hitting Boo. Boo! Killed everyone!
That is a big frog with a big thirst. Oh, he's thirsty.
Oh, he's so thirsty. It's true. It's true. If you ever thought, was that frog thirsty? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. You showed those fairies who's the fairest of them all. Fairy Star 1, fairy cake and squirrel cheese. It's me. I'm the fairest. Squirrel cheese, you say? Fairies keep squirrels the way we used to keep cows. One can only hope that someday they will face a similar reckoning. Yes, squirrel cheese. They milk squirrels and make cheese. Fairy, this is a huge birthday cake. To you, it's a grisly reminder that you killed a fairy on its birthday. Oh. Sorry. Tiny one just tipped with a star made of solid gold. Don't get too excited though, because it's only like 1/10 of an ounce. Oh, look at that! Deals your mysticality plus 3 physical damage and reduces the target's mysticality by 2. It's better than my barbecue tongs. I'll use a fairy star wand. I could sharpen it too. I've got 2 sharpening stones. Sure, let's sharpen it. Sharpen your fairy star wand to a razor's edge. Brilliant. Hey, look at that! That's not bad, you know. What hats? This is good. This is good. A charm as well. Plus 3 to magical weapon attacks. I mean, is that what I'm doing? I don't know.
It's a potato.
No, it's not a potato. It's a fairy star one. Sharpened fairy star one. Nothing potato about it. Wow, this thing is horrible. It's meant to scare humans away. Take it back to your room. Wait, seriously, you want to take this obviously evil, extremely ugly statue back to your room? The room where you sleep? Well, not right now, because I'll have to come back all the way back here, but yes, I will. Yet another fairy nest. Must be the home of one of the wealthier fairy families. 180 meat. I'll come back for that horrifying statue. As soon as I've explored the rest of this area. Oh, yay. Sir. There are a lot of fairies guarding that nest. Must be something good inside. A lot. There's 4 of them. Fairy gunmothers. Fairy mush tender tends to conjure up a mushling to assist him in beating you up. And another fairy wackadoo. Okay, well, I'm curious about what a mushling is, so I might just leave that one alive. I suppose I can lower its health. I suppose it's got quite a bit of health. Shots. Ow. How rude. Heal yourself, boo. This is good. Don't mind the rest of us. You know? You'll shoot, so you want Moxie decreases, because then you'll do less damage with your shooting. Boom. Ent it boom. Ent it boom! Boosh. And then I get to whack something. Oh my gosh. I could kill the fairy wackadoo. Does 10 physical damage and reduces their mysticality by 2. That's so strong. My tiny star thingy is so strong. Look at that! Stars. Blam. 1 damage. My gosh. What am I ever going to do? Oh, it's cute! I love him! Oh, he does a lot of damage. Ow. He's cute, but he's a bitch. Stop shooting me! I'm injured! Stop it! Boo! No! Don't heal yourself, boo! I can heal myself, to be fair. There we go. With my medical manchego. Don't you know, so... Spoosh! Such a small knob. It's a very, very stumpy knob. That's what it is. Yep. You're right. I'm gonna play baboons with gas. Definitely correct. What? No! The pie is a tiny knob. Stop shooting me, sir! Sir Fairy! Stop it! And now you heal me. There it is. Cheese! Focus, Swiss cocos! You want some cheese as well? No, I cannot do your cheese. I can hit you with this thing. Boosh. Never take on the cheese, wizard. I've got 2 fairy cakes, and Boo's gotten stronger. I am vibrating with nest-related The grabs, I'm gonna harvest them. You collect all of the useful fluids from the grubs. I've got some stylish gel and some sorted grease. Wow. There's a lot of fairies guarding that nest. That is a lot of fairies. Look at that. That is a lot of... That's 6 fairies. That's, you know, that's a decent amount of fairies. Why is she vibrating? Oh no! No! Ask what you've turned against me! Wow. Oh god! Don't think about that. Oh no! I don't know if I approve of that one. An exploder. I don't care about the exploder. Well, I care about the wackadoo and I care about the summoning dude. I know you approve. I don't approve. Let's get this dude bleeding. Reed's last. Bleed. Oh, it exploded. Ooh! My turtle! My poor little turtle came out of my mouth. It did at one point in time, yes. Like everything else I regret. God damn it. You're gonna do a muscle move. I can... Oh, that does... I forgot that... I don't have anything that gets with the muscle, do I? But I have this that gets the mysticality. Which is good. Means I can bash you in case I don't kill you in time. Boosh. Anybody I can reduce the moxie of? Anyone that's gonna shoot? Good. Not really. But it's probably good to get rid of some of these guys. So... Boop. And boop. And then we murder something. The exploder's just gonna go boom at some point anyway. I don't really mind. You're planning on hitting me for a lot of damage. Get rid of you then.
Do I have to get a stand up as well?
Possibly. Possibly. Try vibrating. Apparently that works. Boom. And you'll summon a thing. But that's okay, we can get rid of the thing. You do 3 damage to something you hit. Fine. Let's just do a quick heal. I'm gonna get targeted very soon. 5 physical damage, 6 physical damage. Get rid of you then. Here we go, see? Not another one! Don't make more! Stop making more! Die to the bleed now, at least. I can kill these with... cheese. There we go. Here we are. That was a long fight. Woo! You pick through the pile of loose wings and limbs to see if the fairies had anything worth taking. Just a fairy knife. Excellent. Reach inside and see. A ring! One of the fairies was probably using it as a crown. Inside out ring of weakness. How is it inside out? Where's the fairy keeping those knobs? In the hole. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah. When you put this on, you're technically the only person not wearing it. Everyone but you loses 1 of each stat at the start of combat. Oh. I'm happy with my cheese grater ring, but thanks, I guess. Was I just dancing on the spot just then? I mean... Alright, let's go get that statue, take it back to the room, and come back. Take it back to your room. Yes. You drag the horrible sculpture to the bus stop. A bus arrives, but refuses to pick you up, because of the horrible sculpture, I mean. You spend the next several hours dragging it back to your room. Puff puff. Puff puff. Just looking at this thing makes you mad. Pretend to fight it. You duck and weave and bob and swat. You shadowboxing or the shadow's boxing you. Fairy fisticuffs. Bullshit thing. Okay, great. See, I put some nice things in here. What a lovely room. Full of lovely things. Let's go back to Crystal Dream Lake. There we are. Now to the hardware stores, where we were trying to go before, but I got distracted. You happen upon a small arrest stop type area just off the path, with a rickety old picnic bench and a square brick bunker that is presumably a public toilet. Although a sign on the door says out of order and the sound of flies buzzing inside doesn't incline you towards testing that claim. There's also a meat-operated blue cola cooler, which still has a couple of cans of soda in it, although by judging by the rust, it doesn't look to have actually cooled anything in a while. Check the meat return slot. A 5 meat in it! I'll buy a soda then. You drop your meat into the slot and turn the crank. The door pops open, granting access to your prize, such as it is. It's a shame the war prompted the big soda companies to start putting their drinks in cheap tin cans instead of the nice glass bottles they used to use. They tasted much better that way. I got blue cola though. Do I need blue cola? I don't know, but I got it. And that's what matters. After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's the very model of a down-home country hardware store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off, or maybe they ran out of fat. Maybe they ran out of fat. There's a hobo thingy! Hobo code knowledge. Code reads nice man, asking for candy. Neat! Hello! I'm here to ask for candy. Barrel has a joke price tag on it. 10,000 meat. Wow. A barrel of rusty nuts and bolts in case you wanted to buy some garbage, I guess. Paints in all of this season's trendiest patented colours, such as cabbage taupe and blackberry buff and dark lilac. You don't understand the purpose of any of these tools, okay. Shelf is labelled ineffective pesticides. I don't part of the store, sorry. You're the proprietor, I assume? I presume. Yep, welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Why is that? Because it's the only hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Been a long time since I got to use that joke. Don't get many new customers. Or new jokes. What can I do for you? I'm gonna ask for candy. Do you have any candy? Why, sure, here you go. He pulls a piece of hard candy out of a jar under the counter and hands it to you. Thanks. I wanted to ask about something else, if you don't mind. I need a pump valve for the lighthouse keeper. Oh, sure, what kind did you need? I don't remember. I don't remember. Glaston? He's having a problem with his hydroelectric dam. Maybe it was something else. Take your time.
Baby, you can be in charge of my ships any day of the week.
Ships. Gobston. That's a water cooler valve. Maybe it was something else. Glaston. Never heard of that one. Maybe it was something else. Malston? Pretty sure that ain't anything. Maybe it was something else. A Snackston? That's a submarine valve. Maybe it's a Marston. Is there any no? Something else. Oh, it's a Klaxon. Having trouble with a submarine? No. Okay. It's something else. It was a... Was it a Glaxton? A Glaxton valve? Well, shucks, they stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. I guess there's a slight chance that there's still one in the back room. Ain't been back there since termites got at the inventory. Or maybe after it got flooded. Either way, it's real biblical style disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you so you can take a look around. If you can find the Glaxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks! Why'd you step in there? What do you have for sale? Battery, comfy hat lining, even cooking with power tools. This book's thesis is that there isn't really much of a difference between a kitchen mixer and an electric drill. I can get the Stilton Splatter. Stilton Splatter? I want the Stilton Splatter. Why, thank you. And these are very useful little things, so I might just buy these. Just because they're handy to have. People who value their toes a lot more than the value of their feet. People will hear you coming. People will hear me coming. I don't think that's useful. Is it useful? I don't know. Fuse? Did I need fuses for something? Do I have a memory of needing fuses? Does anyone else have a memory of needing fuses? Why do I have a memory of needing fuses? I'm gonna buy some fuses. I have a memory of needing fuses. Why do I have a memory of needing fuses? You remember that too, Mally? I need a fuse. What did I need fuses for? I don't remember. Way back in the game. I need fuses for something? Well, I've got fuses now. If I find that place again. Deeper just causes concrete to become set in its ways. Nasty trash. It's empty, stuff is empty, but even the emptiness is somehow dirty. Don't think you'd ever care what month it is, because this calendar is worthless. It was on the first stream? Gosh. How far back was it? I'll have to have a look at some of the early places I visited then. How much of a door has to be gone before it doesn't count as a door anymore? Does it count as a door at all if it's not a door to somewhere? Something's wrong with this door, in the way that termites and flooding doesn't readily explain. Step through it. You step through the hole in the door and immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and the burst of, this was a bad idea, in your mind. Like when you hit the first drop on the travelling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. It looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned everything up while you weren't looking. Huh? The workbench covered in tools. Oh, I can make some stuff. Oh, I can make some stuff. What do I want to make? A scary bomb? Eldritch mist bomb? Sure. I ran out of anarchist hardware, so I can't make any more fancy combat items. Oh, I'll save the stuff then. Because I very rarely use combat items because I forget about them. There's a 1917 calendar on the wall by the desk. It looks brand new. Shelves full of neatly organised hardware that definitely hasn't been destroyed yet. Tax box is neatly labelled. Many doors. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around. You both stare at each other in surprise. You, because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there, and him because, hey now! What the heck were you doing in my back room, and how'd you get back there without me seeing you? I'm, a termite inspector. I didn't call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspections, so the termites won't find out in advance. Well, how'd you get past me? Very good at my job. Well, I don't expect you found any termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems pretty effective. I might have to go back in there for a follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. No problem. I feel like I'm in the past. How do I get past him? Severe pokage. Maybe it was dangerous pesticides banned years ago. Oh dear. Oh! This season's most popular colours such as plain blue and ordinary orange and regular blue. Oh. Not for sale. Nuts and bolts. The hardware store guy back when he was younger. Is younger. Welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Why is that? Well, shucks, nobody's ever asked me to justify that claim before. Is it because it's the only hardware store in the valley? That's a good one. I have to remember that. I'm sure you will. Wow. No full circle now. What can I do for you? Outhouse rent? You're renting out houses? I mean, you're renting out houses? Yeah, at least I was. Now that indoor plumbing's started to get popular, there's no market for them anymore. Just got the one left, and after that I'm calling it quits and putting up new ones. I rent the last one. Yeah, it'll be 200 meat up front for the installation, and half of that each month afterward for maintenance. What maintenance do you do? I dump some powdered lime down the hole, clean out the ventilation pipes, and check for splinters. And once the pit starts to get full, I'll move the outhouse over a couple of yards and dig a new one for you. Plus, you get a free subscription to the local newspaper. Oh, yeah, why not? Great, where do you want me to put it? I don't know. I heard of impulse shopping, but buying that house when you don't actually need it, that's a new one on me. Listen, that thing ain't going nowhere. Why don't you just hold on to the meat and come back when you get a plan? Great. Gosh. What do you have for sale before I do anything else? More fuses! I'll buy another fuse. You never know when you might need fuses. You never know. Gosh. You never know when I might need things. You don't know. I'll buy it all. I've got plenty of money. So, I need to talk to you again. I'd like to buy one of those new Glaxton valves. Ah, sorry, government fellas, brought my entire stock. What? Yep, for the big dam they're building. I can order you one, though. What would that take? 6 to 8 weeks. Would you mind holding on to it for me if I'm not back right away? Oh, sure, that's no problem. How long you figure? 11 years. What? No, forget how I said that's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell they brought a heap more Glaxton valves than what they're gonna need for that dam. If you go up to the worksite, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast side of the valley, you got a map? Well, I have a postcard. Crystal Dream Lake, never heard of that. But it's got a little picture of the dam on there, see? And that's about the same place relative to here. Great, thanks. There doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of this door. Weird. I can't leave in this time period. I have to go back into the other time period. I don't need an outhouse. What if I wanted an outhouse, though? Ah, makes me sad. I just went an outhouse. Hello. Okay, he doesn't remember this. The dam! To the dam! Search to the dam. Two things, which are hard to describe, but let's just say they're more or less like smoking holes in space through which you can see a faint light of distant and dying stars float up to you with an air of menace. The two orbs squint at you, and Dark Noel's voice echoes inside your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Well, well, if it isn't my favourite holiday party crasher, perhaps I need to be more explicit about the fact that you weren't invited. I don't really get the holiday thing. I like Crimbo, okay? It's my thing and I'm sticking with it. That's about the weird charted. That's none of your business, and neither is the rest of this investigation or whatever you think you're doing. You need to learn to keep your nose out of other people's affairs. Who's trying to find my uncle? How about you keep your nose out of my affairs? What a disagreeable little urchin you are. Do you know what naughty children find in their Crimbo stockings? Yeah, a festive cheese log. You swirl your hands in the mystical pattern and launch a cheese log covered in chopped almonds and napalm at the orbs. Great. Dark Noel's screech can be heard through the explosion. Ah, that's it. You're on a very naughty list now. Next time we meet, I'm really going to deck your halls. What an offer. The black orbs vanish in little puffs of smoke. La 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 la, jerk. Okay. La 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 la, jerk. What's in a knuckle sandwich? Dildos. Obviously. What else would that be? Is this what you call it? It's huge. Dam. Yes, it's a dam. There's a lot of lake water in this pipe. Go fishing. I'm gonna fish in this pipe. Pipe full of fish. Nice, you caught the gartered sockeye. It was a fish in your fish sack. I'm gonna continue fishing. A rippling gidget. I can continue fishing. A lung butter pike. Lovely. It has a Glaxton valve in it. Grab it. The valve is held in place by decades of corrosion. Even if you could attach it, it'd get wrecked in the process. Ah. Vampire has nasty goo coming out of it. Beautiful flower stands in defiance of the reigning in of nature. Smell it. Smells just as good as it looks. Glaxton valve. Oh, corrosion. Popo code. Code reads meat hidden in pipe. Ooh, you reach into the pipe and snag the concealed and congealed wealth. 150 meat. Another one of those time doors. Let's hope the repeated exposure to these isn't going to give your ancestors cancer. What? How would that work? Ow. A door is being delivered. A door is being delivered. Great labelled pipe shoes. Ah, that's probably not what they meant to order. Pipe shoes. Can I wear the pipe shoes? They don't make any sense, but you're just going to have to roll with it. Helps you get around. I've got pipe shoes. Oh, I'm rolling with it. Great. Some careless dam worker has abandoned the toolbox here. An ore and 11 in 1 oil. The truck is even heavier than the regular truck. I can fish in it. No, you don't want to get your hook stuck. Ah, okay. Don't mind me rolling them by. Hey! Who else has no idea on the Curos around on the site? Noel? Yeah, Noel, the foreman. Noel White. Jeez. Man clutches his stomach. You alright? Just starving is all. The rest of the crew went to lunch and somebody had to stay here and keep all the rubberneckers and the looky-loos off the site. I drew the short pants. Short pants? Do you mean straw? Nah. We've got 6 of these little pairs of pants we found when we cleared out the nest of fairies. I see. Can I have them? No, because then we'd have no way of picking who stands guard. Oh man, I can't believe how hungry I am. Feels like I'm gonna turn inside out. What about that table over there that says lunch? There's a reason everybody else left the site to eat, pal. You don't want to eat what Noel considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it jelly deals or something? Man, I'd kill for a jelly deal. Noel brings these sandwiches that are just a bunch of peppermint sticks between 2 big bland sugar cookies. You can get a stomachache just watching someone else eat one. Blech. That's awful. Because it is awful. He clutches his stomach and moans. Can I offer him something to eat? I could offer him a fairy cake. Or government-issued sardines? Squirrel cheese? Do you want a homemade cookie? I don't know. A pressed ham panini. Just how about have a pressed ham panini? Oh wow, thank you. He greedily devours it. His stomach is still growling. You want more food? Do you want some scribble cheese as well? His son's look a little less hungry, a little more relaxed. What else do you want? Sardines? He greedily devours it. If he had to describe his current mood, say probably he's 60% sleepy and 40% hungry. Oh my god. A homemade cookie? Wolfman Midnight, hello, how you doing? How you doing? Have a cookie. Just fight him, ask for food back. He's eating it. If I wanted the food back, I'd have to cut him open. Still a little hungry.
I only sleep with dead people if they're bald, yeah.
Have a
So it's not
Glockenbrock.
weird.
No, it's not weird. You're doing alright? I'm glad to hear this. I'm okie dokie. Thank you for asking. It's not weird. As well? What? Barney says yet he slumps to the ground and falls fast asleep. It's a good thing I didn't want any of that food, I guess, isn't it? He's in a well-deserved food coma. Someone says lunch, but what's on the table isn't identifiable as anything you'd want to eat. Knacksman screws, Grafton nuts, Daxton shafts, Waxman discs, Braxton cords, Frampton pricks, Waxton valves. Ah! There's only one left. Good thing you got him when you did. Frampton, I said pricks, didn't I? Picks. Pricks, you know. This brick outhouse is extremely well constructed. Oh, I'm inside the outhouse. Flush the toilet. The taps don't work, but there's still a bunch of water pooled in the basin. I gotta fish in it. You never know what might be in there. Surprise! It's full of water. You should leave the rest for people who used this room for its intended purpose. Clean water. I splashed some water on my face and my hand is okay again. Yay! Bizarre, but sure. I'll leave then. I'll just, roll this way. I've got my valve. I'm good to go. Where are we going? I remember. The lighthouse. Yes. You hear some growling and shrieking and laughing nearby, and despite it being a bad idea because it's probably more of those horrible fairies, you go check it out. It does, in fact, turn out to be more of those horrible fairies. These ones are tormenting a badger, which is backed up in a shallow burrow, frantically swatting them as they poke at it with their little knives. Just as you're starting to back away, grateful that they haven't noticed you, you step on a dry twig. It cracks noisily, and the fairies all turn around. Dang it, twig. I'll fight the fairies. I'm not afraid of little fairies. I can beat them up, I suppose. Wackadoo. 2 wackadoos. I don't like the wackadoos. Dangerous creatures, those wackadoos. Like this. You did... No, you healed everything. Okay. First time one's actually healed things other than just going boom. But sure. Let's lower your moxie. Boop. You do less damage with your goon. The goon. Might as well just throw cheese at everyone, you know? Have cheese! Want cheese? I've got cheese! Cheese! And then I'll just kill one of them. I don't know. Boosh! Oh. And now they're all healed again. That's really annoying! I probably could have used my AP better, to be fair, but whatever. It's fine. Ow. That. Can you... Oh. I can kill this one with my cheese. And I can whack this one with my wand, and it should also perish. Yes. Lovely! You won! The badger seems grateful, or at least as grateful as a badger can seem, which isn't very much, to be honest. Fairy loot makes up the difference, however. More cake! Hello, I'm here. I need to put the valve on this, yes? Fortunately, the place where it slots in is clearly labelled. Yay! I think I fixed your lighthouse, sir. I installed the valve. Here, I've been watching the water level through the window here. Should be dry enough for our purposes now. Come on upstairs. He disappears through the door behind him. I follow you. I follow you, sir. Oh. Most lighthouses have a somewhat bigger lamp. It's just a... I see. Box of spare 60-watt light bulbs. You only use 60-watt light bulbs? Don't need much. Ain't that big a lake. There. An empty and wet bookshelf. Good thing he had his book downstairs. Well, here we are. Welcome to where the magic happens. Magic? Sure, if it looks... Here, I would like to keep that joke. So, can I have the compass now? What? No, certainly not, I need that. But you asked if I had an old compass, and I said I did, and that I'd show it to you. Never said nothing about giving it to you. Oh, well, I really need it. So do I. I gotta calibrate this lamp to the North Star every so often. And I need a good compass to show me which one is the North one. But what if I get you a new one? Nope, I said a good one. New ones ain't any use at all. Why not? Because of how they changed them. What? Changed the compasses? They didn't teach you that in school. Folks got short memories, as it was only round about the turn of the century. Some Atlas company brought the patent on west and rebranded it as New North. Then they did a recall on the compasses and issued new ones. They will point west now, and it's useful for my purposes. Okay. Well, how about I find you another old one then? If you can find another pre-New North compass in at least as good as condition as mine, then sure, I'll swap you. Don't really get what the point of that would be, though, since you'd already have one. It's a long story. Never mind then. Here, maybe this will help you. Most of the old compasses got radium paint on the dials so you can read them at night. This old Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up the radiation from that. Where should I start? Well, most folks consider the old kind of compass to be trash nowadays, and if I was trash, I'd probably be at the old junkyard. Neat, thanks. Let's go to the old junkyard, because we're trash. Woo! Where'd be that? Over there. We can go over there. I'm able to go over there. I like how it goes around the leg. You know, makes sense. A heated fishing rod cooks the trash from the inside. Pull it out. The trash is left medium rare, but the connoisseur would eat it well done. It's a hot rod. I got a hot rod. Nothing shiny in this pile of trash. A white hot ring. Why is everything, like, hot? My Geiger counter is clicking at me. The pile of trash must be especially appealing to flies. See why? Ah, of course. It's because flies love things that are awful. I've got some grease and grulch again. Lovely. Radio must be solar powered. Or trash powered. I need stench armor to dig through that? I've got stench armor, haven't I? Or I can get stench blah blah. I can get to stench blah blah. Hang on, let me get my stench blah blah. Please on. Stench armor, there we go. Dig through it. Congratulations, it's the worst pair of pants you could have ever imagined. Yay! Trash soaked pants. Trash soaked pants. Wearing these pants makes you wish you could afford better pants. Squidge! How you doing, buddy? How's things? Do I want that hat on still? I don't have very many good hats. I got a lot of welding masks, I mean. Comfy uncursed fedora. I mean, you know, what more could I ever want in my life than a comfy uncursed fedora? Is that gonna increase the power of anything important? I don't know. Is it? We're better off boosting my mysticality. Probably. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know what I'm doing. Never do. Absolutely not. Or your dinner defrosts. Don't put your dinner in the freezer. That's not how you eat it. Unless it's ice cream. Then, you know. That's it. This hobo is trying to wrestle a stove out of a pile of trash. Hello. Howdy, I'm Beanie. Hi, Beanie, I'm cold. What are you up to? I'm trying to get the stove so I can haul it back to our hobo camp outside Ocean City. Oh, you know about the camp? Yep, I'll be cooking up a mess of beans once I get this stove back there, let me tell you. Ask him about hobo code. Sure, heck, I know about a dozen different symbols for beans. Wouldn't want me enough? They all look pretty similar, now that you mention it. I'll help you with the stove. You made it till 5 PM before you hit the jet lag wall. Hooray! You did it! And then you fell asleep. There you go. I hope you're doing okay. Next I'm gonna pan out, I've got to drag us back to camp, and I'll be in beansness. See you around, Beanie. I've helped. I've helped a hobo. Hobo aid. Good old aiding in the hobobos. Seems like the wettest, slimiest trash has been sorted into this pile. Do I have 3 of these armor? He did one on cool. Oh god. Nobody could see you snoozing while you were on cool. That's, yeah. That would have been very amusing if you had actually completely fallen asleep. You just stayed in the cool when everyone else left. And you're like, are you okay? Are you hello? That would have been very amusing to me. I would have enjoyed that. Do I have sleazy sleaze? Don't answer that. That's one sleaze armor. I need 3 sleaze armor. I can get 1. Can I get any more sleaze armor? No. Sleaze. Sleaze. 2 sleaze armor. I can get enough sleaze armor. Let's put that on then, and put that on. Touch it. You grab a nasty old spoon from the pile and use it to dig through the gloop. You don't find anything, so you keep the spoon. I don't know why you would keep the spoon, but you did. I've got a nasty spoon. Did I want a nasty spoon? The usual mysticality plus 3 sleaze damage. I don't think that's better than my sharpened fairy wand. But thanks. I appreciate it anyway. Right. Lovely. Oh. Can we go into this big mound of... This opening leads to an underground labyrinth of filth. Unfortunately, your Geiger counter is ticking faintly, so you're probably going to have to go in there. I hope you aren't wearing your favourite anything. Fine. It turns out that this garbage dump is much deeper and older than it initially appeared. Huge rooms and tunnels have been carved out of the trash like the worst archaeological dig imaginable. And just to make a bad scene even worse, it looks like a whole gang of those horrible little fairies have made a home in here. Ugh. Ugh. Ironically, a half-buried shovel in here. I have a shovel. Lovely. I wanted the shovel. There are a lot of fairies in that direction, flitting around, giggling maniacally, and occasionally saying things in other people's voices that you can only assume were those people's last words. Well, that's terrifying. Thanks. Oh, we've got another fairy wackadoo here.
If there's one thing I know, it's sausage.
It is. It's true. She does know all about the sausage. Goodness. All that sausage. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That one explodes. I don't care about the exploder. Who do we want? You wanna... Who wants to thump me? That's what I'm worried about. You! Oh, you also wanted to thump me. I know that much, but I... Maddie, no! Why? What have I done? I've existed. Was that all it was? Is that all it took? I'm gonna throw my parmesan at you. Why not? I mean, I have nothing to say for that. I don't. You do what you want to do, you know. You want to whack. You just, yep. You know, I'm not gonna stop you because I understand. I was offering. I was definitely not offering. When I was offering earlier, I did want to get smacked earlier, but that was because I didn't want to play golf anymore. I'm fine now. You know? Pow. You don't do much damage because I dropped your moxie with my cheese. You can't be moxie when you're covered in parmesan. Ow. Thanks for the quote. Appreciate it. You'll get rid of the pine needler. You were doing okay. So was I! I was doing really well in the space one. I was really enjoying the space map. And then all of a sudden, no more space map. No! It's going so well, and then it wasn't, because we weren't playing it anymore. And instead we went to the worst map in the entire fucking game. What can you do? You won! With those fairies out the way, you can get to the northern tunnel. Wait, is that north? Leftern tunnel. Fairy skull wand. Ooh, and a wooden handle for some reason. And boo, the turtle grows stronger. Oh, boo. That one sucked. It did. The Oasis map is the worst. Make any weapon into a melee weapon, which will use your muscle to determine this damage. I don't want to do that. This tiny wand is tipped with a fairy skull, which is like a human skull, except it's only about an inch in diameter. So that one does my mysticality plus 3 spooky damage. This one does mysticality plus 4, which I enhanced it, then it reduces mysticality by 2. So technically, the fairy skull wand is stronger, right? Is it? Can it be? No, it's not. It's not stronger. Math. Because it would do the same thing. It would be mysticality plus 4 when I sharpened it. And it wouldn't have the mysticality drop. So nah. Nah. My wand is better. Much as I want one with a skull in it, mine is better. Mine is better. Oh, there's a loose coat hanging on the ground. Oh my gosh. I'm still clicking. I'm clicking. Friends don't kill friends, it's true. Except when they do. My wand is better. Great. Thanks. This room is positively swarming with fairies. There must be something pretty good over there. Or at least something that fairies think is pretty good, which is an opinion you might or might not share. Plow through them. So many fairies. That's fairly a lot of fairy. How much damage are we going to take right off the bat? What are you doing? Oh, you've spawned a shroomy man. Now I've got a tiny knob. Any grenades? Oh, good shout. Do I have any grenades? I have a lot of crap. Who doesn't love fairies, though? I mean, these fairies are dicks. You know? I can deal 5 spooky damage to all enemies with my scary bomb. Boosh. Look at that shit. Holy balls. That was some damage right there. You know? If these fairies weren't little assholes, then maybe I would love them. But look at these guys. Fairy Exploder, Fairy Wackadoo, Twig Thumper, Pine Needler, Mush Tender. They're terrible. They're all awful. I hate them all. They're terrible. No one loves them. Not one. Let's lower your mysticality, because you're going to keep spawning shit in if I don't get rid of you. The Exploder is fine. They'll just kill themselves. You're gonna hit Boo the Turtle! No! You will not hit Boo the Turtle! Have cheese! Damn you! No one hits Boo the Turtle! You're gonna hit Boo the Turtle too? No! Throwing cheese at you as well! No one hits Boo the Turtle. Oh. Okay? Boo is precious. I mean, you're gonna hit me, so that's also a little bit important, you know? Where was I hiding the cheese? To be fair, it's very small. It's very small cheese. Just because you couldn't see it, it's very small cheese. Well, that was convenient. The wackadoo went wackadooey. A fairy knife and some gun parts. What does that do? What do the gun parts do? Make any weapon into a gun. Does Moxie. If you were turning things into magical woo-woos, then I'd be very happy, but you're not, are you? No magical... It's a pig. Someone has thrown away a perfectly good giant novelty piggy bank. Smash it. Sorry, piggy. Hey, whoever threw this out should take the meat out first. I was hoping I could take it back to my room. I wanted a giant novelty pig. But no, I smashed it. God damn it. My dreams of owning a giant novelty pig have gone out the window. I've got the meat. I got the meat! There are a lot of fairies in that direction frolicking around making animal noises.
I mean, I like a good wiener, but I don't want to see dead wieners all over the place.
Is that an animal noise? Is that the noises the fairies are making? Are they just saying that over and over again? No, I don't... Okay. I think these definitely deserve to die if they're making that kind of noise, you know? I'm not into that, you know? Fine. Official's jab. Obie the Obo Hobo! Stop hitting Obie the Obo Hobo! The noises a dying wiener make. I don't know. Does it deflate? You know when you have you've got a balloon and you pull the nib of the balloon so it makes squeaky noises? Does it make that kind of noise? I don't know. Maybe. You'll have to stab one sometime, Squish, and find out. Maybe. It might do. It might make that noise. I don't know. You'll have to find out one day and let us all know. Wincing. Yeah. That too. Oh. Cheese. All of you are having cheese. All of you are having cheese. And a car door. Eh. And then I can kill something with this. Lovely. Cheese! Stinky cheese! Oh, cheese, why doesn't I throw cheese at people? This is my life's duty. Boom. Ow. Obi the Obo Hobo apparently still has health, but I can't see it. It's giggled. It's spawned a knob. No, Obi the Obo Hobo! Obi the Obo Hobo! Don't hurt Obi the Obo Hobo! How dare you! Oh, Obi the Obo Hobo. He's on the floor. What have you done to poor Obi the Obo Hobo? Death by knob. I know. Obi the Obo Hobo didn't deserve to go out that way. No, I'm just enjoying saying something that sounds tongue-twistery that doesn't fuck me up, okay? I'm just... You won! Your reward is getting to explore further in the little garbage tunnel. Oh, okay, don't pout. You can have some loot too. Yay! Thanks. Who here? There's a whole flock of fairies here, all armed with rusty needles. It almost seems that they're practicing their fencing skills, but their fighting skill is so chaotic it's hard to tell. We're fighting some more. They've all got pointy sticks. They all do a lot of damage with their pointy sticks. Look at that, they all do very much damage with pointy stick. Obi the Obo Hobo is so dead if I don't kill these guys. But this dude is going to attack Boo, and that makes me sad. So I could save Obi the Hobo Obo Hobo life, but, you know. Grenadier! I don't know if I've got more grenades. Do I have any more? Oh, I've got this grenade. 10 physical damage to all enemies. I have a nuclear bomb. Is that overkill? Just enough kill. You won! Hopefully a case of tetanus is not part of the loot. Got another cake! Oh, the turtle goes stronger. Nice. Just enough kill. Two very different reactions there. Jeez and nice. A big foot from a big statue. That's how far you are away from this and whatever that is. Whatever it is. What? What? Someone threw away an entire fence? Wow. A teetering stack of crates is holding up part of the ceiling here. Kick it. Huh? Trash has collapsed into an unsafe staircase-like heap. That was extremely lucky. Now I'm here. Where is here? What? Am I just back at the... I'm just back up... I didn't find what I needed. Did I miss what I needed? Did I miss it somewhere? Hello? I'm looking for a compass. Have I missed it? Have I missed it somewhere in this trash heap? Have I missed it? Oh, there's another room here. I see. Holy dang, somebody threw away a perfectly good cow skull. These are rare as heck, considering that there haven't been any cows in this country for more than 30 years. I've got a mounted cow skull. I'm also clicking like a maniac. The Geiger counter is really going nuts. Must be the spot. Just beneath the surface, your shovel strikes the top of a crate. The Geiger counter continues its irritating clickery. Up through the crate lid. You give the top of the old crate a mighty stomp and end up ankle deep in compasses. Better than being arse deep in compankles? That's what you always say, ha. What? Anyway, enough jokes. You grab the least ruined-looking compass. You also breathe a sigh of relief as you turn off that annoying Geiger counter. Back to the lighthouse. Wee woo. None of the other old compasses look to be of value. I didn't even notice that there was a door there. Look, there's doors. That's where I came in. How are you supposed to notice that door? I didn't notice that door. Yeah, I did. Well, I have the compass I was looking for now. What was I doing? Going to the lighthouse with it. Trading it for a compass. Yes, I'm trading a compass for a compass. You see a faded billboard advertising some kind of crystal shop. Ooh! Take a detour and check it out. That's a bit of a detour, but okay. A crystal store. Will they sell crystals? Probably. Or not. They might not. The proprietress of this empty store has nothing to proprietor. What do you sell here? What do you think? Nothing. You're dead right, aren't you? And that's funny, don't you think? Because you'd really think that a crystal store next to a crystal mine would sell crystals, wouldn't you? I would, yes. Let me tell you a little story about a young woman whose name is Me. Oh, I love little stories. My parents wanted me to go straight into college, so that's what I did. But college girls, they're only thinking about one thing. Getting a degree so they can work in a mine. I'm not like regular girls, lady. I wanted to sell the things that come out of a mine. Sure, gases and such. So I dropped out, moved across 13 states to the best crystal mine in the country. When I arrived, the mine was out of business, and so I am. Here I am now. And now so am I. Before I even got started. My God, I can't read fucking anything, can I? So I missed why you wanted to sell crystals specifically. My name is Crystal. Doesn't mean you have to sell crystals. Yeah, but it means I got fewer nouns to keep in my head. I'll check out the mine. Words, I know. I'm terrible. Just terrible. It's not even words. I'm just terrible. Generally, everything. Yeah, and break me up a couple of crystals, you're thinking? Not asking you to clear out the whole mine, lady, but just a few crystals I can afford to send my whole sorority down here. Gunbuckle mine. I'll see what I can do for your sorority. You must be happy for soup. No worries, Squitch. Enjoy souping. It sounds super. I'm not sorry. Never am. Or to the mine. Somewhere nearby you hear a singing, a languid, sultry, wordless tune that makes your feet turn of their own accord towards the potatoes and lead you off the path and deeper into the forest. Badum sis. Yes. Bye! Potato. Better be potato soup, tell you that, you know? Your senses feel numbed as though you're walking through a thick fog and it's getting difficult to, brain. After a short time, you arrive at the edge of a small clearing. A pale woman in a long red dress is lounging on a rock, shaded by the branches overhead. She smiles when she sees you and reaches out her hand, gesturing for you to approach. Your feet start to shuffle forward. Resist her call? Or should I succumb? I mean, I could resist her call, but also, you know, why? You know, why would you want to resist this? What part of this makes you go, definitely want to resist this? I don't know if I want to resist it, you know? I've got to be honest with you. You know, screw it. As you stumble towards the pale woman, two vampires appear out of the shadows, grinning toothily. You know what they do? Looks like you fell into a ambush. Oh my gosh. Fight them. Look at them. I like them. Look, they're very amusing. I'm glad I succumbed. Brilliant. Let's not let you boost, right? That was a funny noise. Where did this fucker come from? Who is this? Hello? Who fucking are you? Uther Stemple? Teeth or Tash? It's a weird Tash. I think that, you know, I think it's supposed to be teeth, but I'm not sure. It could be a Tash. I don't know. Don't know. Couldn't possibly tell you. Still some stench damage. Stenchy. Ooh, stenchy. Yes. How much damage am I gonna do with a wand? Not enough to kill you, so... Palazani. And then murdery. Boosh. Ow! That's the noise vampires make? You just... how rude. Hobo Clobber. Uther Stemple will clobber Brutus Vampire for 8 physical damage. Pow. Pow. Could you stop that? It's very rude. It's my blood. Not your blood, my blood. Blood. Okay. Thank you, Boo. For the H, Boo. I can just murder it with this. Boo. Yes, you won! Maybe next time they'll be more careful about who they attempt to control with mind-altering songs. 24 meat and some bloodle. And Boo the turtle grows stronger. Ha! Gumbuckle mine. Door is comprehensively boarded shut. Pry it open. Go inside. There's nothing on this desk except a very odd pink slip. The reason for termination is listed as shirking of elevator maintenance duties. Big bad music. Big bad music. Cabinet is securely locked. Coat rack is bare. Filing cabinet is newer than the rest of the furniture, but it's still pretty wrecked. See what's inside? Just some shoes. They probably made sense to somebody at some point. Flip file flip-flops. Makes your steps more organized. Oh, I feel very organized. I don't sound organized, but I feel organized. I got the swirly door. Does that mean... Okay, yes, I can't go down this one, so... Swirly door. It's a 1906 calendar. A desk with nothing on it, in it, or under, or behind it. A huge disappointment, really. Empty birdcage, must have run out of canaries. Version of the cabinet is unlocked. Unfortunately, this version of the cabinet is empty. Ah. There's a jacket handle on the coat rack, which I guess it makes it technically a jacket rack. There's a key in the pocket. We've got the gumbuckle mine cabinet key. Oh, well. Oh, I can leave. I'll write it down. I'll write it down. Oh. Fly trot. Support beam is lousy with termites. That's probably not a good thing. This table is bare except for a note reading IOU 1 helmet. This cabinet is labeled dynamite storage and it is extremely locked. A very large, oddly spherical rock. It has a hole drilled into it. Shine your flashlight in the hole, because that's how you... Your flashlight reveals sparkly coloured crystals inside. It's a geode! I'm gonna need some of that dynamite. Dynamite! Am I not? How do I get some dynamite? What if I want dynamite? Dynamite? Do I need to have a look in that cabinet? Any other time period? Unlock it. Cabinet is empty except for 1 can of elevator grease. Oh. Grease it. It isn't too far gone for grease to help at this point. You really hope somebody got fired for doing such a terrible job at taking care of this elevator. Oh. Well. That doesn't help. Maybe if I grease it in the past, then it will be fixed in the future? Give it a good greasing. Squirt here, dollop there, and kapow! This thing will run like a charm for at least 22 years. Ooh. Have I fixed it in the future? Oh, hi there, amiga. How you doing? How the fuck are you? The elevator has been remarkably well maintained. Nice work. Hooray! I can elevate. I can elevate. I do like oh, it's a bit dark down here. You doing good? How the fuck am I? I'm fucking good. You know? Pretty fucking good. Where's blocked off with falling debris? Oh no, not falling debris. There's a big crack in the wall. Massive cave in. Actually a mine in. God damn it, this doesn't help me. What was the point in being able to come down here? This game looks sticky. It is. It's also got a lot of stick people in it. It's comedy. It's a comedy game with puzzles and RPG turn-based fighting elements. Good game. It is good game. But I need to figure out how to. I need to crack open this geode somehow. Either in the future or the past. I'm not sure. The present or the past. What if I were to somehow? Because in the present day, it's caved in because the support beam's not support beamy. You know, something hefty to hit it with. There's supposed to be dynamite in this, but it's extremely locked, so I need to figure out how to get into that. But I'm assuming I need to somehow fix this support beam, so in the present day, that support beam doesn't collapse, so I can get into the elevator and go down the tunnel in the present rather than the past. I don't know how to do that. Not just locked, it's extremely locked. It's very locked. Couldn't be more locked if you tried. So, okay. As an Employee of the Month certificate. You're the only one who ever's been in here this month, so you definitely deserve it. Great. How do I... Okay, hear me out. You know that there was that man who allowed me to build an outhouse. What if I ask him in the past to build me an outhouse where the support beam would be, and then the outhouse holds up the... Is that how that works? I don't know. It's the only thing I know right now. Off to the side of the path you see a squirrel with its tail stuck onto a big rock. Free it. You lift the rock and release the poor squirrel. It chitters at you with something that sure as heck better be gratitude. Move along. You lost me. So, if I go into the past here, because I can go into the past through this door. This man, the proprietor of this store, sells outhouse rentals. Ask for an outhouse rental. Can I rent the last one? Yes. I don't... Oh, you mean I can't use it as a... Damn it, I can't use that as a support for the mine? What do you mean? Do you... Is there anything that might help? A match and a plunger? No. No, okay. Pope props up the cave. You know, I was thinking this, but apparently not. I'm missing something to sort out this mine side quest. Is it a side quest or was it a main quest? I think it's a side quest. Yes, it's a side quest. Okay, it's not a side quest. Excuse me? Or is it other notes and information? Cats and their bones? What? Okay, it's just a thing that I need to remember to do then. Fine. That's fine. I'll figure it out at some point. Be great. But no. I'm fine. You see a familiar-looking person heading towards you on the path. As they get nearer, you realize that the reason she looks so familiar is because she looks exactly like you. Greet her. Hi, are you a clone or is this a time paradox or what? Turns out it's a time paradox, I guess. Wow, crazy! I agree, high five! The two of you, literally speaking, exchange a friendly high five. Wish her luck. Okay, well I should get going. Yeah, me too. Good luck. Yeah, me too. I remember that one. You did. Continue on. I met me. Me I met. Met I did me. So I need to swap the compass for the compass. I need your compass. Hello again. You found the old compass you were looking for? I did. Hey, what do you think? Could use a polish, but it seems to be in good condition. Alright, I'll swap you. Let me get that old Geiger counter back from you too. I got a cursed compass, thanks. Yep, no problem. Get along now. I got a lot of important nothing to take care of. Well, I've got the cursed compass. I came here for the main quest line, but I want to do that mine shite. I want to do mine shite. I don't know what to mine shite. You see a building through a gap in the trees and pause to investigate. There's a large sign painted on the side of the building that says Quality Spirits. So presumably it's either a distillery or a ghost farm. Whatever it used to be, it's boarded up wreck now. Grandpa Joe's Distillery. I'm gonna stop and check it out. How was that close by? It's across the bloody lake. Slowly we go to the distillery. Spooky looking lady is guarding the front of the old distillery. She glares at you as you approach, her eyes flashing blood red. They come from this place, you have no business here. Not really, no, I'm just a curious sort. How'd you make your eyes do that? Do that. Also, I like your not quite Romanian accent, but thank you? What's with those huge vampire fangs, though? Wait a minute, are you a vampire? I feel like if I said no, you'd actually believe me. Well, not anymore. Okay. Then yes, I am a vampire. Gosh. Leave this place at once, or the consequences will be most dire. Come on, don't be like that. What's eating you? If you do not leave, the question will be, what is eating you? And the answer will be, me! That's pretty good. Yeah, you totally set me up for that one. I'm going to threaten her with my mystical powers of cheese. You cannot frighten me, foul creature, for your power issues from the darkest of night, and I... The night? Oh jeez, I completely lost track of the time! Looks up at the midday sun and her hair bursts into flames. With a screech, she turns into a bat, which is still on fire, and escapes into a hole in the side of the building. Okay then. She realised it was daytime, and suddenly the daytime realised she was a vampire. This looks very locked. Squirm through. I don't have enough moxie to squirm. Excuse me? Store's locked with a government-issued combination lock. Must be a prohibition thing. Oh, I can crack that lock, but I can't crack the other locks in the past. Also, I have a lot of experience and I'm not levelling up anything. Which is wrong of me. You know, it's very wrong of me. What can I get? That will give me more moxie. I am low on moxie, you know? My moxie is not moxieing like it should be moxieing. So I could get some Swiss cunning. You know? Your mind swells with the forbidden magics of alpine dairies. Oh! I think I might have to. There we go. Swiss cunning. And then I can also read some books, can I not? Hang on. And upgrade some of my current skills, like cheeses I have smelt. You've read most of this book already. There's an epilogue, but due to a misprint, it's in really bad, really small typeface. You could read it, but it's going to take some effort. If you do, Questo Fustulento will deal 2 additional stench damage. I'll squint at it. Yeah. You read the epilogue and you're glad you did. It describes even stinkier cheeses in the main book. You wrinkle your nose so hard at the thought of them that your nose wrinkles the book into a nearby sewer grate. Very stinky. Don't you hate it when you wrinkle your nose something that's so hard it goes into a nearby sewer grate? Oh, I never actually read that. I brought this and never read it. You read the book and memorize some of its sloppier techniques. There's an appendix full of advanced recipes you could memorize if you really put your mind to it. Not right now. I don't have enough experience. Do any of these... Can I... Ah! Well, Sleaziest jokes culled from the world's sleaziest toilet stalls. If you can stomach these, there won't be much left in heaven or earth that can scandalize you. I'll be shocked. And Pitt the Elder said, "Why, under the wig of a wig, my dear?" Huh? Wait. Oh no, that's disgusting. Heard 'em all. Still a lot of filth to wade through in here. I don't have the experience right now, but I have got the... What have I got? What's that perk? Heard 'em all, sleaze armor. It takes a lot of... It takes a fuck of a lot to make you blush. That's what I'm gonna read that as. And I've got Stilton Splatter now, because I entirely forgot to get that before. I have 35 experience to my name now. That's fine. I'm strong enough, which means I could squeeze through the hole, or I could just moxie the door off anyway. Your civilian brain, make short work of this look. Great. Almost everything on this shelf is busted up trash, but there's one unsmashed crate of booze! Ooh, crate of vodka! Oh, I do like some vodka. I guess this is where Grandpa Joe kept all of his broken glass. Right, sure. Laboratory workbench. Can I make some potions? I could make some fancy potions. Oh, fancy potions. I would love to make some fancy potions. I could make some stinking salts. I could make triple distilled lipids. I could make universal lubricant, stylish gel, or a plasmatic elixir. Wow. Well, I'll make the elixir, because health is always useful. I don't need the moxie in the ranged weapon attack, because that's not what I use. Otherwise I would make the lubricant. I'll make some stinking salts, sure. Great. This used to be a still, and it still is. And the hobo code is painted on the side of this barrel. I don't have enough hobo code knowledge. I need more hobo code knowledge. What the fuck? Guys, there are a bunch of vampires hanging out here, and you probably shouldn't be surprised that they've noticed you. That's her, the door guard says, pointing at you. That's her right there! Okay, now it definitely shouldn't be a surprise. I'll fight the vampires, sure. One of them is just a floating head. You know why? One of them is a bat. Vampire, bat form. Intends to shriek at me? Okay, fine. Mist form. Intends to riddle Boo the turtle with microscopic cuts. Poor Boo the turtle! Don't you dare touch Boo! Don't you dare! Reducing everyone's moxie by 4, that's fine, I don't care about moxie. And that's just 5 physical damage, but they'll heal him. I'm going to protect Boo! No one hurts my Boo the turtle! No one! No one does! Absolutely not. I can make you bleed too, sir. Boosh. That was a spooky noise. A mesmerizing dance. I am mesmerized. Such mesmerize. Deal 3 sleaze damage to 3 different enemies at random. I mean... I'd rather just deal some base damage to the vampire, misty vampire. Misty vampire lad, you know. I could kill him with just more stench dash, sure. Makes the bleeding irrelevant, but I don't care. We're saving Boo the turtle from being bullied. No one bullies Boo. Vampire Mesmer has to give Boo the turtle the evil eye. Why do you all want to hit Boo? What's wrong with you people? I should probably kill one of these guys because they will do a lot of damage to me. But I could kill either one of them with the weapon attack, so... That's fine then, isn't it? Take some damage on you. Boo. You monster. You monster. You absolutely monster, you are. Such a monster. Hit that one. Boosh. Ha! Take that, evil vampire bat. Ow. Would you not do that, please? Would you lay off? Off lay? That did nothing, but thanks, Obi the Obo Hobo. I appreciate your attempt at saving Boo, Obi the Obo Hobo. You know, you were there and you did try, Obi the Obo Hobo. I have nothing that will just murder you, do I? No. It's close enough. And then magical fairy wand. Push you in the face. Oh, you can murder them. Lovely! Wow! Okay. Thanks. You won! Unfortunately, a bunch more vampires that were lounging around in the rear of the building are now getting up to see what all the fuss is about. I've got some more bloodle. I don't know what that is. What is bloodle? Piping hot strudel filled with blood instead of, I don't know, raspberries or whatever strudels normally have in them. Oh. Right. I actually have this. I can take the creative vodka to the speakeasy. Oh, of course. Forget that I can do that. And my mountain cascal, which is gonna go in my room. It's gonna go in my bedroom. A whole bunch of vampires are here, glaring at you with glowing red eyes, or grinning at you toothily, or just generally giving off bad vibes. Unfriendly vats do not use. Is that intentionally left empty? And that's the stench armor one, which I might be able to do. Can I get 5 stench armor? That gives me 2. Oh, that... Flash it to increase your maximum and current HP by your moxie once per fight. Oh, well. This gives me 4 stench armor. I just need 1 more stench armor. Do I have something that gives 1 more stench armor? Stench armor! I don't, do I? None of these will. Gosh darn it. Alright. In that case, do I have some sort of potion that gives it? Yes. Literally this. I didn't need to do. I just made this before, didn't I? I'm a Dumbo. I am a Dumbo. I don't need these. I didn't need them. This should not be followed. Well. Evil version of North. What if I equipped it? Does it point me somewhere? I don't know if it does. I don't think it does anything. Stuffed now. Eating all the food. All the good foods.
Oh my god! These people are disgusting! I've put bins out! What's wrong with you all?
What's wrong with you all? Terrible. All of you. Grandpa Joe's extra fancy garlic schnapps. Wow. Maybe it wasn't the prohibition that put this place out of business. You crack open the valve and dump about 12 gallons of pure distilled garlic juice onto the floor. Wow! Even with stench protection, it's a nasal experience you won't soon forget. The vampires completely flip their collective shinola. Some of them turn into bats and fight each other to be the first out of the hole in the wall, some turn into mist and shoot out the cracks in the ceiling, and some just run out the front door. After that you hear several screams as they realise it's still daytime outside. Alrighty, that's a quick way of getting rid of them. Oh, it's now. Oh, it's all over the floor, I'm slipping in it. Air. I wish I knew the 9 hobo code. I'll have to come back once I've got my hobo code. Yeah, but still. Drum is almost certainly empty. Bang on it. The drum emits a hollow, sober clang. Oh. Sofa is soaking wet. One of those mist vampires must have been sitting here. The mirror on this vanity has been broken, but the drawers still need work. What's in them? Turquoise earrings and a bottle cap ring. More booze, crate gin. Lovely. Stay with a strewn with miscellaneous vampire stuff. Pick through it. Got some vampire boots, bloodle, and cosmetic wine. What does this mean? Vampires' metabolism won't process real wine, but vampires still want to look cool, like cool wine people. Okay. And vampire boots. Makes you float like a spooky vampire. Does it? Oh yes, so it does. Now I float around. Ooh, I'm floating. Floaty, floaty, floaty. Floaty, 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 floaty. What was the point in coming here? What was the reason? Just because I could? God damn it. What was it? I'm looking for some way of sorting out that mine. I don't know how. Oh. There's more fairies beating up another badger. Get rid of the fairies beating up a badger. Don't beat up badgers. I've lost track. I don't think I ever had track. Did I ever have a track? Did I ever keep track of shite? No, not me. Definitely not. That doesn't sound like me, keeping track of things. Definitely not. This is now by far my my strongest ability, and I just want to use this all the time. It'd be really helpful to upgrade my Parmesan missile, technically, because it does debuff as well, but... Can't have everything, can you? Oop. Hi, Andy. How you doing? How's your booping? Oosh. Just one more. There we go, the fairies are dead. You won. Badger seems grateful. Good, so it should be. Going to continue wandering, just in case there's more places to find. Ah, the stench of death hangs heavily from the trees in this glade, but this is curious. On the forest floor, a handful of standing stones is displaced, scattered with no regard to order. Pass. Who are we to question the things that happen in nature? Because I do not have this mysticality. Can I get enough mysticality if I bump into that again? I've got 5 mysticality. What if I ate some food that gave me mysticality? Like a fairy cake. You eat the fairy cake in half a bite. Caked with magic, but it's wholly delicious. Lovely. If I find that again, it's great. There wasn't a Holly to usher me today. She was not here to go, oh, go this way. Go over here. No. You weren't on track. So technically, you've no idea what's going on. I don't know, dude. I don't know. After a lengthy interval of time spent trudging through grey, sullen woods, Obi the Obo Hobo makes a disgusted noise. Ugh, can't say I'm a fan of this atmosphere. What, you want into oppressive gloom? Obi takes out his oboe and improvises a little tune as the two of you continue down the path. A trilling, warbling, chirpy little melody that does a fair bit to lighten the mood. However, you eventually happen to glance behind you. Obi? The trees are absolutely filled with birds, sparrows, thrushes, miscellaneous songbirds, a whole bunch of crows, and even a couple of seagulls and one turkey buzzard, all staring at you with their beady blackbird eyes. What have you been saying? I don't know, kid, but right now I'm saying run. The two of you dash off into the main path and scramble through the woods and brush, which fortunately are thick enough that the pursuing birds can't effectively mob you, and manage to escape with only superficial scratches. Woo-wee! And I thought I'd seen some tough crowds. You know that saying, how jazz is about the notes you don't play? Maybe we should have had some more of those for a while. Normally I'd be offended, but under the circumstances I think that's a record plan. Obi's moxie increases by 1. Great. Lovely. What's going on? Oh, pooped! I need an outhouse! There must be something you can do with that outhouse around here, but I just don't know what yet. Hence why I'm wandering, to find random, like this, new places. You know? This explained everything. Oh, pooped. As you're walking down the dirt road towards your destination, you catch a whiff of dog food. You turn your head towards its source, which turns out to be a pet store. Agree, Greta. Let's do it. Let's go to the pet store. I'm sure that'll solve our issue about termites, right? One of those boxes full of bees. A bee box, you think it's called. Check for honey. Apparently this box hasn't been harvested in years, and the honey is hard as a rock. Impenetrable shellac. Great, thanks. Enter the pet store, everybody. Kitty. A scrawny looking cat is sleeping here. Better leave this alone. Didn't mean to leave. If I left, it was so good a joke. Good fronds are hard to find. Oh. Greta, you presume. Hello there, welcome to Greta's Compassionate Pet Store. I'm Greta. Hi Greta, I'm cold. Can I ask you a question? Of course. Where are all the pets? Oh, they're out back. In cages? No, in the woods. I see. What stops them from leaving? Compassion! Okay, what pets do you have for sale? Well, I've got the snake available for adoption. I've also got one giant mosquito left in stock. What do you feed these? Oh, you don't have to worry about regular food. They'll graze or scavenge for whatever. They're very resourceful. That's certainly convenient. If you want to soup them up a bit, though, make them really beefy, I sell some specially formulated familiar chow. I'm a little uncomfortable with the use of words like soup and beef in a pet store, but okay. Haha! Tell me about that special chow. I've got 3 bags of familiar chow left. Familiar chow is specially formed up to beef up your buddies. One bag, just 100 meat. Sure, I'll take one. 1 bag of familiar chow coming right back up. Right back up. I didn't mean to say that. More like going right down your familiar's gullet. Haha. Thank you, Greta. Tell me more about the snake. Oh, you can't go wrong with the world's most dangerous rope. This guy will totally fill up your enemies with poison. Just 150 meat. Sure, sounds great. I'll take it. You won't regret it unless you make it mad. You getting rid of Boo? I don't know. I want options. I'm not necessarily going to replace Boo, but, you know, I'm not going to say no to some more pets. You just need to give your new venomous friend a name. Slithery D. I will name the snake. Kevin. This is Kevin the snake. I just draw the hats in this game. Alas, you cannot. Kevin the snake. There you go. Trouser. Oh my god, could you... Trouser the snake. Ah. That would be very amusing. It's a good name. A giant mosquito? Ugh. Hey now, don't knock it. A mosquito is great to have on your side in the fight. Not only can they suck the blood out of stuff, they can also pump that blood into you to heal you. Mathematically speaking, that's twice the power. Huh. Sure, I'll take it. Now you just need to give it a name. Sucks a lot. There you go. Sucks a lot the mosquito. Thanks, Greta. No problem. Anything else catch your interest? Got any chow? You said you had 3 bags of chow. I'll take all the chow. There we go. Unfortunately, you're totally out of pets. I guess I have all the pets I need right now. I do! I've just brought everything in here because I am loaded with cash money. Increases Familiar's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1, and maximum HP by 3. So I've got Kevin the snake. Out of all the snakes you own, this is the only one. Applies poison to a random enemy. And then sucks a lot the mosquito. Given this thing's size, you're glad it's friendly. Bites enemies for physical damage, and then heals you. I mean, I've got to say, Sucks-a-lot is better than Boo. Boo just heals, right? Boo heals random alley by his mysticality, whereas Sucks-a-lot would heal me and deal damage. Alright? Are we keeping Boo, or are we going for Sucks-a-lot? I'll leave it to you guys. If you want Boo, we'll keep with Boo, otherwise we're going for Sucks-a-lot. Anything in the hole? Oh, this hole. I can't seem to interact with this tiny hole. Which is sad, really. Sucks-a-lot? You want Sucks-a-lot? I feel like... It's a wind chime station. I feel like maybe we could get a mouse or something. Should we get Sucks-a-lot? We'll get Sucks-a-lot. Hi, Steve! How are you? We're about to equip Sucks-a-lot and the mosquito. What good timing, I know, right? Bites enemies for physical damage, then heals you. There you go, Sucks-a-lot. Let's give you some chow, too. There we go. Wow. Good job, Sucks-a-lot. I'll save my rest of my chow. What? It's a mosquito. It sucks the blood out of people, so it's called Sucks-a-lot. What's the problem? You know? Makes perfect sense. I want to know how to wake up this kitty cat. Because the cats give me boons. Cat boons. I can get cat boons from the cats. So I need to figure out how to wake up this cat. There's things going on in here. Oh, there sure be. Oh, there sure be things going on. Well, Greta to sell compassionate pets instead of indifferent ones. I mean, you know. Sucks-a-lot is going to be so compassionate. Should we continue wandering? Someone set up a little lakeside refreshment stand here, although it's from its abandoned state, it doesn't look like there's been much refreshing going on in the wild. Also, depending on when you get this random encounter, it might not be particularly near the lake. Maybe that's why. There's a meat-operated red cola cooler here, though, which looks to still be in working order. Check the meat return slot. It's empty. I'll buy a soda, though. You drop your meat into the slot, turn the crank. The door pops open, granting you access to your prize, such as it is. It's a shame the war prompted the big soda companies to start putting their drinks in cheap tin cans instead of the nice glass bottles they used to use. Well, I've got red and blue cola now. Can you recap what the story so far? Rolling balls. Don't think that's happened, but I might be wrong. You see a familiar looking person heading towards you on the path. As they get nearer, you realise the reason she looks so familiar is because she looks exactly like you. Again. Hi, are you a clone, or is this a time paradox, or what? As that, it's a time paradox, I guess. Wow, crazy! I agree! High five! I'm on the opposite side of this conversation this time round. Alright, I should get going. Yeah, me too. Good luck. Yeah, me too. I have remembered that one. You did! The other way around. Brilliant. Well done, game. Nat dust. It's a swarm of ultra gnats. You remember learning in college that their wings flap hundreds of times faster than the wings of normal gnats. No one knows why. The leading theory is that they're just overachievers. Right, I've got some energizing powder. I was hoping to find another building or something. Hey! Beppo's Hole. You notice particularly cobweb-strewn copse of trees, and as you get near it, you catch a glimpse of a big hole full of spiders in the middle of it. You can just barely read the old wooden sign next to it, declaring to the world that this hole belongs to Beppo. Beppo's Hole. Check out the terrible spider hole. I'll check out the terrible spider hole. Poor Beppo, he's got a spider hole. Goodness me. There aren't as many spider eggs in here as there could be, but there's still too many. Like says Beppo's Hole at the top, and then there's some fine print. Beppo's Hole is named after Beppo P. Suvicchio, who purchased this plot of land in 1903 with the stated intention of creating a shark sanctuary. He managed to dig one decent-sized pit, but before he could fill it with sharks, it filled itself up with spiders. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to say that spiders filled it up with themselves, and their offspring, their teeming hordes of awful venomous offspring. It is the opinion of Crystal Dream Lake Historical Society that Beppo's Hole should be avoided at all costs. In fact, we probably shouldn't have put this damn placard here, or included it in any of our maps. May those you leave behind forgive us. What are you doing to Beppo's Hole? Are you from Rug Bro? I don't know. What? Oh no. It's so long ago that you never deliberately walk into a penetrable mass of spiderwebs. Okay. A wriggling mass of spider eggs. This wriggling cocoon is so roughly person-sized, so it's either a person who's been cocooned by a spider and is slowly suffocating to death, or a person-sized mass of baby spiders. Talk to him, her, them. Hello in there. You're a person or a mind-breaking quantity of baby spiders. Is that the kind of noise that the whole lot of baby spiders would make? Cut them free. You cut apart the cocoon, bracing yourself for true horror. Fortunately, it turns out to just be a guy in there. Whew, thanks friend, you had me worried there for a sec. They call me Doc. I came here to get some free gauze. Got a bit more than I bargained for. Hi Doc, I'm Cole. I assume from your Dr. Hat thing that you're literally a doctor. In the sense that doctoring is my profession, yes. In the sense that I have a legal license for practicing it, no. You were looking for gauze. Yep, the webs from big spiders like this really make great surgical gauze. It's strong, self-adhesive, and even sterile if it's really fresh. Unfortunately, I can't bit off more than I can chew. You can chew it too? No, I mean metaphorically. One of the big great spiders that lives in Beppo's Hole caught sight of me. I don't recommend messing around with that hole, especially if you're flush on the gills or medical alcohol. I see. Do you know any hobo code? Sure, I can teach you the hobo code for all kinds of medical terms. Teaches you how to read his handwriting, and then teaches you some hobo code. Thanks. Is that enough for the hobo code stuff that I found earlier? What about the hobo camp? You know there's a hobo camp just outside of Ocean City. They could probably use a doctor. Great, I could use some patience because I'm much too eager to get doctoring. That's a joke that works better out loud than in print. But anyway, see you there. Bye. Then. There are definitely lots of spiders in this hole. Jump in and fight some? Sure. Let's fight some spooders. Giant venomous spooders. Look, I've got Sucks-a-Lot with me. He sucks a lot. You're going to... They're all going to poison me. You plan on biting Sucks-a-Lot the mosquito. You can't bite Sucks-a-Lot. I won't let you. Oh no, never mind. I didn't... Well... Sucks a lot to be you, doesn't it? No? That was definitely sucky. Well done. You sucked. You sure did, my friend. I blast you with cheese. Have cheese in face. Yes, I thought you wouldn't like that. That's why I did it. Did you know? I'm not very nice like that. Cheese damage to you too. And you say cheese. Wow. That wasn't the word cheese. There we go. Murder the spiders. Oh, a bit of poison there. That's fine. Walk it off. There you go. There are now slightly fewer spiders in Beppo's Hole. I've got some spider eggs, a glob of spider webs, and some creepy forest fetish. Great. Fewer spiders is better. I guess if I ever wanted to grind some experience, I could just come back here and fight spiders forever. You know? I could 100% just go and fight spiders forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And ever and ever and ever. And then maybe some more. I'm a level 9 student of the Hobo Alphabet. I can go and do those glyphs. Where were they? In the distillery? I think they were in the distillery. You're walking through the woods, and Chris... Ah! There's a huge spider jumps down out of nowhere and aims its butt right at your face and shoots a huge glowing web at you. Time slows down around you as a horrible sticky wad sails through the air directly at the part of your head where you keep all your most important sensory organs. Sorry, I guess that was a weird way to phrase that. I couldn't think of a good synonym for face. I can purposely fail to dodge out of the way. Why would I want to purposely fail to dodge out of the way? Dodge out the way. You duck and roll out of the path of the incoming goop and just keep rolling until you're completely out of this part of the woods. Woo! I don't want to get hit by a spider goo, thank you. Robo code knowledge. Translate it. The code reads, be careful not to drop your handkerchief in this barrel. You reach into the barrel to see if anyone ignored the advice. They did. I got a booze-soaked handkerchief. Is that useful? Stench armor. Oh, I suppose it is. Oh, what was the fetish? Creepy little sculpture made of twigs held together with spider webs and throbbing with evil magic. Adds 3 spell damage to a hat. Wow. I need a better hat. I got a really shit hat. I would like a significantly better hat, please. Drink it for your country, urges the label of the red cola. No thank you, I'm good. I'm good. Startled by a tiny skull painted on the style of a tree, but then unstartled by the realization that it's just a death head's moth. You learned how to deal with these things back in college. You put your face extremely close to the moth, and then scream, "Get out of here, you dumb moth!" Startled by your scream, it flies away. The flies away. The flies away. Startled by your scream, the flies away. The flies away. It says the flies away. The moth flies away. The flies away. Leaving only a faint mist which you collect. I've got some eldritch mist. Kevin is well. Kevin the Schneck is well. Squirrel chatters angrily at you from a nearby hollow tree, presumably trying to scare you away from its stash. A real tactical mistake on its part, since you now know where its stash is. Scampers away as you peer into the hole. You find not just the expected nuts, but also several wallets. Ah, has this squirrel been mugging hikers? Maybe you should get out of here before it comes back with a knife. Hate me. Send it back. Refund. What? Huh? I don't want what? What do you want a refund on, Stick? What? I don't stick. It's fine. Just cause it. I mean, it did do a typo, didn't it? So I mean, the flies away. Send it back because of that. Yeah. Is it though? Is it fine? Is it fine? Are you sure? Is it fine though? Are you sure? Just looking out. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You gotta look out for these things, you know? You gotta look out for people and their games and, you know, making sure they spend their money right on games that aren't, you know, flies away. Just off it goes. You don't want your game to fly away. Flies away. Who knows what flies away? Something flew away. Off the side of the dirt road, you see a little trail of mushrooms. You follow it for a while and find that it leads to a cave whose mouth has been choked by mushrooms. These things are bad for you. Mushroom cave. Check out the cave. I want to check out the mushroom cave. Mushroom cave. Mushroom cave. Is there mushroom in this cave? No? Okay. Ah, this huge writhing mass of fungus must be the reason they call this place Mushroom Mountain.
She was thick and juicy.
The mushroom was very thick and juicy, yes. I poured some mushrooms out and find. Oh my god, look at the mushroom stabbers. The mushroom stabbers! Mushroom stabbers! I'm a toot you. And then you got sucked. Right. Mushroom stabber. Mushman! Is the mushroom cave? Is this just an area full of never-ending fights? You've reduced the amount of fungus in the mountain by a small amount. There's still a lot of fungus remaining. But if I kill enough of them, will I get through? Will I be able to get through? Or is this just another one of those endless battle areas? You know? One of those battle areas that is endless. You know? You get what I mean? You get what I mean, dude? Is it like... Do the mushrooms end? Do we run out of shroomage? Sucks a lot, the mosquito grows stronger. Excellent. I'm guessing this is just endless fighting of mushrooms and tooting at them. That one's a big boy. Look at that big fat mushroom over there. He's chunky. He is a chunky mushroom. Look how chunky he be. Oh, he's somewhat resistant to things as well. I don't like it when they're resistant to things. Have cheese in face. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing. Nothing, you know what? You're gonna do nothing, because you're gonna die to cheese. Cheese will end you. What does she mean? I mean to give it a whack. This is what I'm doing. I'm giving it a whack to see if it ends. Does it run out if you whack it enough? I don't think so. I think this is just another one of those endless battle-y areas. Which is fine. It's nice to know that there are some around. A future version of yourself strolls up to you and hands you a fat wad of meat. You know it's from the future version and the past version because you don't remember this happening before. You gain 300 meat. Yeah, take this meat. Technically, I guess I should be repaying it to future me, but it's the me now, so you'll have to do. What? What's the point in giving me meat if I have to give back to me later on? You'll be making meat more easily later, so this won't seem like as much just then. Just think of it as a no-interest loan. On the contrary, I am interested. She rolls her eyes at you. Sheesh, future you is a jerk. Haha, yeah. Anyway, don't forget to pay you back, or the universe will probably explode or something. Continue on your way. Oh, I won't. Red cola. Let me check the meat return slot. Ah, continue my way. I don't need more red cola. I want more places to explore. In a thickly overgrown and essentially sunless part of the woods, you happen across two large and burly vampires. They seem pretty ticked off. They're growling menacingly, shoving each other around and so forth. Some kind of spooky territorial dispute? Or maybe it's one of them drank a tourist that the other was saving for a special occasion? The nature of their argument is unclear. What is clear is that these guys are very strong and you'd better be pretty sure of yourself if you plan to do something before they notice you. Break it up. Alright, you knuckleheads, break it up. You step between the two vampires and shove them away from each other. What the? Hey! Don't give me none of your lip! We run a nice establishment here. You two want to fight, you can do it someplace else. Go on, get out of here. The two vampires shuffle away, muttering. One of them angrily throws his hat onto the ground. I've got a vampire skull cap. And stay out. And that's how you deal with vampires. What? But some vampires have intimidating widow's peaks, but the ones who don't wear these hats that make it look like they have one. I see. Of course. Not a very good hat, but it's there. Ah! A faded sign by the side of the road reads, History comes to life at the Sandwich Historical Village and Witch Trial Museum. Beneath that, in smaller print, it says, but not in a spooky or dangerous way. Let's go there. You have souped! Welcome back, Squish. I hope you enjoyed your soup. You left without telling what soup it was. You know, what soup was it? It could have been any kind of soup. It could have been... It could have been tree soup, because I'm looking at trees and it's the first thing that popped into my head. You could have had soup with pine needles in it. I don't know. Tree pea? Is it a creepy soup? I don't know. Sandwich Museum. Do you have sandwich soup? Pepper, leek, and cheese. Oh, last of the batch. But you've enjoyed it now. You know? And the pepper will put some pepper in your shoes. You won't be falling asleep. Yeah. That works. Can you make sandwich soup? If you they'd just be blended sandwiches, wouldn't it? Probably wouldn't be nice. The village of Sandwich was home to a terrifying witch cult until all the inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692, and the village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come explore the town and learn more. Pepper in your shoes. Exactly. Yes. Don't ask. Someone said that in this game, really early on in the playthrough, and I thought it was hilarious, so I thought I'd keep it as a thing to say to people in the future. And it confuses you just as much as I hoped it would, so... Yay! Sadly, many got the reference. Aye! Oh dear, it's fine. It's the little things. Fine. This house was the residence of Danforth family. Stop inside to learn more. Okay. Oh, sweet. Look at that. Shelves laden with identical jars of off-white stuff. The Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop for your convenience. Why not take home a jar of the sandwich cream that was the village's chief export besides witchcraft? Black Cat is staring glumly at an empty dish labelled Hecate. Hello, Hecate. Do you need milk? Kitty need milk? Kitty need milk? I have no milk for your kitty, but kitty need milk? Maybe I can get some milk somewhere, I don't know. An elderly woman smiles from behind the counter. What do you sell? Sandwich cream and rubbing paper. What's that? This special piece of paper is for making rubbings of historical graves and such like that. Thanks to the advancements in rubbing technology, you don't need any charcoal or anything. It's a quest item, so I'll buy it for the future, I guess. Sandwich cream. This condiment purports to be perfect topping for any sandwich, but the ingredient list suggests that it's just old congealed cream. Yeah, I don't really want that. Thank you. Thank you. I was hoping you'd sell milk for the kitty. No milk for the kitty. Putnam House, which is partially burned down under extremely witchy circumstances. Witchy circumstances, you say? The security guard is keeping a close eye on things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only 2. Plinth has a notebook on it. There appears to be someone's diary. Oh yeah, the little description on the front of the plinth says Diary of Delia Putnam, so that confirms it. Mostly, it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth deciphering the archaic handwriting and spelling, so you flip ahead to the last page. 6th of March, 1692. Ugh, I hate that Peter Proctor so much. He thinks he could just go around being as mean as he wants to everybody just because he has lots of money and lives in a big house and all. I should have used much stronger curse. It would have been all worth all the trouble. Oh. Antique ragdoll on display? This ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it. It's Trevor. And for some reason has the word boring embroidered across its front. The little plaque in the front of the plinth says, witches frequently used special dolls called poppets to curse their enemies. This one was apparently made to target Mrs. or Mrs. Miss Boring, although no one of that name was listed in the town's records. And then, in tiny text at the bottom of the plaque, the pins were not found with the poppet, but were added for demonstration purposes. Interesting. Everything in this house was destroyed by fire, except for 2 objects which were found concealed inside a metal box. Okay. Hello, sir. Hi there. Welcome to the Putnam House. Please don't touch the exhibits. Excuse me, Sorry, ma'am, I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. Well, okay. What's this? This is a horse trough. Actually, it's water trough. I just don't know why I said that the other thing right now. I'm gonna fish in it with my hot rod. Yeah. You really need a pair of old shoes? I got saddle shoes. I'm gonna continue fishing. I got a nickelback lullaby fish. Great. What else can I get out of this trough? A bucket of chum. I've got a bucket of chum, my good chum. This bucket contains a feast fit for a king, as long as it's the king of some kind of disgusting fish kingdom and his throne is a gross toilet. Oh. And saddle shoes. They're called saddle shoes because they, like a saddle, because they're worn directly under the butt. What? Right at the ground like a horse. Ah. I now butt scooch everywhere. Lovely. I've always wanted to butt scooch everywhere. We actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat into it. Make a wish! I'm gonna fish in it! What's it gonna be? 21 meat. Continue fishing! Continue fishing. Oh my carpets! Because I want to. In fact, it feels good. 18 meat. Lovely. 16 meat. That is everything that's in there. This trough may have been used to bathe human sacrifices before the ceremony. We don't have any possible evidence of that, but it seems possible. I got butt shoes now. I got shoes on my butt. I didn't mean to go in here. Butt shoes. Sandwich's church also served as an Earth's town hall, courtroom, racquetball court, and dark sorcery place. Dark sorcery. The sign is written in rough black wax. You can hear me scooching on my butt while I read this. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused. The rest of the sign is too rather or decayed to read. Well. Should I poop and run out of the toilet roll? Shooty, shooty, cannon, cannon, bang, bang, bang. That's what I say. Absolutely. I'm trying to get past here. Thank you. In 1692, the inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in witch trials that were popular at the time, as evidenced by this old signpost announcing one such trial. An old and dilapidated church altar. There were some brown splotches on the corner that could possibly be bloodstains. Ooh, exciting. The altar where the town's witches performed the horrifying sacrifices. Note the bloodstains. Oh, they were bloodstains! Oh, wow! Oh, weird-ass place I found. Nice gazebo. Sign reads, Sandwich Gazebo. Vagrants are not welcome. It's not very friendly. What about these? Traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. It must have been. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in the village. Oh! Chessboard has clearly been left out on display as an allegory for the battle between good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning for all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. There you go. If you ever play chess and you're black, you're the evil side of the board, obviously. Darkness side of the board. The white side of the board is even worse. But we don't talk about the white side of the board. This arras appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line. Though due to the low resolution of the embroidery used at the time, it's impossible to discern actually who. That's not how it works, but sure. It has been pointed out to us that arras is likely to have been manufactured in the capital of the past Calais department of northern France, and therefore is merely a sparkling tapestry. Okay. So it's not what you said it was at all. There's no plaque on this tale, it must have always been boring. Okay. According to county records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go up a full 1.5 floors. 2.5 floor? Oh, the stairs are very odd, yes. The upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalogue the contents. Please pardon our dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to servants, as it was felt by the Proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Mrs. Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits while we figure out how to deal with the strange mole we found behind the wallpaper. Mr. Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's most extensive collection of cravats. Blech. This was the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This was the Proctor's spare room, where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned. This room is not part of the tour and is also not part of the house. What? Game. What? Stairs just keep going until they hit the wall. Seems like rich people have always just had weird taste. Right down. Oh, this is exciting to scooch along. Sandwich boasted the county's very first tripartite outhouse. It's not attempt to use it, it's very odd. Oh, now there's new ones. More modern convenience has been provided for your modern convenience. Avail yourself of it. Ah, all these 3 doors go through to the same place. 3 sinks. Toilet, 0 privacy, flush. Wow. You don't have any interest in investigating the area downwind of that outhouse. That's fair, you know. What's through here? A little cemetery behind the church. Welcome to Sandwich Cemetery. Please be respectful of the graves. Also, check out how many of them were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials of 1692. He was a duty head to the very end.
How many of them am I supposed to murders?
They're already dead. Tesla, I appreciate that you want to murder people, but, you know, this is a graveyard. They are already dead. As far as I know. How you doing, though, other than lost for blood? This tombstone is engraved with hobo code. Ah! Hollow tombstone, possible treasure. You check inside the stone, there is indeed some treasure. Natural's lucky hat. A lucky hat? This thing has a solid gold hat band, and there's a tag inside that says property of Satchel Duggins. But help yourself if you find it in a hollow tombstone or something. It's not a good hat, but I have it. Your mistake. It's so fine. It's okay, you know? You know? This tombstone is covered in liquid. Oh, nuts. Oh, lots of people. I was hoping I could dig up one of these, but alas. You's okay? This is good. This is good. I'm okay. I do be. I okay. Oh, it's an empty parking lot. Okay. Well, none of this is helping me figure out how to sort out the mine, but sure. You find a decaying nightstand discarded in the ditch, which is kind of a weird place to find a nightstand. Maybe someone got so mad about stubbing all their toes all the time that they angrily drove it out to the woods and threw it out of the car. Oh, 2 matches. Great. I can have a look at the mine, I can talk to the lady at the crystal store again. I did see that there's 2 new trombone socks. I did see this, yes. I updated it before I started streaming. 3 figures approach you, their faces obscured by the shadows of the trees. Wah. Wah. Ooh. Excuse me. What? Who are you? As they step out into the light, you see that they have human bodies, but their heads are hideous, misshapen fungal growths. They stare at you with beady black eyes. Wah. Ooh, wah. Holy crap on toast. Try to talk to them. Oh! Ooh, wah, ooh! One of them scowls angrily. Wah, wah, ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh! One of them scowls angrily. Wow. Ooh, ooh! Wow, wow, wow! They're staring daggers at you now. They exchange glances and mutters wow-oohs as they move towards you with a menacing air. It looks like they're fed up with your nonsense and have decided to teach you a lesson you're more able to comprehend. Aww. Bing bang? Exactly. Look at these lovely manmush magus. Manmush magus. Magus manmush? Look at the manmush. He's manmushin'. Oh, he's so manmushy. Eh. That was a noise. Knobheads. Get it? Because that looked like a dick. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Wow. Okay. I have not seen the mind meld before. Do it. Oh, my face. Mental cures. Please. Please me alone. A burst of spores. 9 damage to my entire party. And they're preparing to cast a devastating spell. I say no, take cheese in your face. Ah. What'd you get? Boosh. He's preparing! And he's dead. Nah. Okay. You won! Hopefully those guys weren't a diplomatic envoy or anything like that. Wow! Ooh! They might have been. But it's fine. Lady! It's easy to remember Crystal's name because that's the thing she doesn't sell. How's that mine? Break off anything expensive? I'm still working on that. That's alright. The most important thing is that you're alive and it doesn't matter that I forgot to send the canary down there first. I want to help you. But I'm struggling with life, okay? Because this elevator, I've managed to get it working, which is fantastic. But I go down here, and there's been a rockfall. And there's a big crack in the wall there. And I can't get past it. So if I go into the past, there is a big support, which is termite infested, which is obviously the thing I need to fix. But how does one do that? Lousy with termites. You could not... but I need to crack this open. But how? How? It's a geode. It's a geode. There's crystals in there. And I don't know how to get into it. So... I don't know how to help you. I'm gonna have to try and remember this place exists so I can try and help you at some point. Any trees? I've already taken everything in there. And that's just a calendar, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out at some point. Some point. One day. I'll figure out what I'm supposed to do with that. Wander off into the woods? Sure. Otherwise, I just don't know. I do need to go and sort out the fact that I've got what I'm looking for. You push through the woods and into a small clearing and discover a group of 3 vampires, because apparently you aren't allowed to discover anything good in one of these clearings. Well, I say 3 vampires, but there's 1 vampire, 1 bat, and 1 small cloud. So it could just be a vampire, her pet bat, and the leftovers of a bean's lunch. I see, we are all 3 vampires. Oh crap, she heard me. Talk to them. What's the deal here? Are you demonstrating the vampire evolutionary line or something? What? You know, like the bat evolved from the cloud, and then the humanoid vampire evolved from the bat? No, it's... Is it a bat... is a bat a caveman vampire? No, if anything, this is more like the 3 straits of vampire matter. What? You know, solid, liquid, and gas. Bats are a liquid? Look, the metaphor isn't the perfect one. Are we going to fight or what? Oh, I don't have enough moxie to keep talking. Fine. I'll toot at you. Here. Yeah, like that. That was very spooky. Yeah, sucks a lot. Well done, sucks a lot. Ah, lovely. Good old sucks a lot. What would I do without you? Well, scream like her, probably. No, now we don't want that, do we? No. No, we don't. Absolutely not. Let's throw cheese at everybody. I like throwing cheese at everybody. Everybody deserves a face full of cheese. Cheese. There you go. Stars. 1 billion cuts. You've made Obi the Obo Hobo bleed! Poor Obi the Obo Hobo. How could you do that to Obi the Obo Hobo? You're so rude to Obi the Obo Hobo. Oh, sucks a lot. You didn't suck a lot, did you? Alright. And now you're just ahead. Sucks a lot, the mosquito grows stronger. Woo! Great. Oh, you see your parcel coming up the road towards you. Remember that 300 meat you owe you. Maybe you ought to pay that back so the paradox doesn't destroy causality or something. Drop yourself, hand her 300 meat. I suspect she's a bit puzzled by this. Great. A weird thing people bumping into all the time. Break of the trees reveals you and Obi have wandered near to the edge of the eponymous Crystal Dream Lake. And if that doesn't make any sense based on the map, well, I guess you're lost. Rather than being a sandy beach, the lake shore is composed of rocks and small stones. The weather isn't nice per se, but it's not too cold and there isn't much wind, so the two of you decide to take a break for a bit. Obi sits down on the rock and noodles away on his oboe, while you spend some time skimming stones across the water. This probably counts as fighting practice to some degree, right? You throw a thing at a guy once in a while? I'll go ahead and count it. Thanks. Great. Well, I'm gonna have to come back here at a later date, I say, because I don't know how to do this mine thing and I can't find any more places. So, shall we go back to Ocean City? I think we shall. Didn't I open a building at some point? Didn't I open a shop? Did I open a shop? I feel like I opened a shop. Who let me near the time machine? Hot nub. I said hot nub. I almost said hot nub. I said hot nub. I stopped myself from saying hot nub to say hot tub, and then I laughed at myself saying hot nub. I just said hot nub. Hot tub. How are you doing that, Joe? I don't know who let me speak. That's part of the issue. Bludgeons and bludgeons. Hello. This shopkeeper is a big, beefy, friendly-looking guy. I'm Cole. Why, hello there, my friend. Jen's Jogson. Glad to meet you. He grabs your hand in a big, meaty handshake. So you sell weapons here? Oh yeah! If you're needing any kind of device that takes advantage of leverage and momentum to apply a large amount of force to a small impact point, you've come to the right place. You betcha. What's for sale? A croquet mallet and an ice axe. Isn't that an ice axe? I don't need either of these things. But thanks. Hello! I got that compass. Oh good, not much of an ordeal, I hope. Could have been worse, I guess. There were some horrible little fairies. What? No, don't tell me. Just uncurse that thing and then get some rest. Okay. I think the next artifact is a book. I'll have a location narrowed down by morning. Sounds good. Shall we un-artifact this curse? Does that work? Uncurse this artifact? You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pulled the weird metal dome thing down over your head. I would like to uncurse the shadow-tainted compass, please. You sit with the compass in both hands. As the machine whirs and whines and shakes around you, the machine, you feel, is frustrated. Some internal mechanism is swinging wildly, frantically, then crack. It figures out whatever it needed to. There's no more curse, not in the old compass anymore. Still points to the old north, though, so it's practically useless. You know? Hot nub. Thanks, Amiga. Appreciate it. I had to reset Twitch because you were 18 seconds behind. It's like a sandwich eating amount of time. It is. It's a lot of time to be out of sync for, you know? But it's all good because we still have the hot nub conversation saved for all eternity. The compass's curse is now transfixed in the uncursing machine. Dare you project your consciousness inside? Is truth still an option? I will dare. I will dare. Oh, it's all rainy. I'm not a dinosaur this time, which makes me sad. This is madness! That foolhardy coach is gonna get us killed! What do you think we ought to do? Let's get out of here, go home! Did you think things were fine just the way they were? Why are we doing this? You mean playing baseball? Looks you dead in the eye, manages a nervy chuckle. Yeah, that's right, kid. Alright, well, see ya! Gosh, that looks sore. You okay, fella? I'm disgusted it's come to this. We all know you're the weak link on the team. Some would say the team accountant shouldn't even be allowed on the field. But you tell me, did all my years of including you in team lunches and burpees make you into a baseball player? Now coach, I'm accountant's all I'll ever be. Ah, it's crap. That's baseball the dash. Your destiny's out there on the diamond sun. Go hit it into the parking lot. Say, coach, why'd you wear that funny looking hat? Nothing funny about it, son. It's a cloche. This is the coach cloche. It's traditional. Gee, coach, you think Mirabelle will ever marry me? I can't answer that, son. All I can tell you is that Mirabelle has married every World Series MVP since the series was first contested in 1903. You work out the rest. Excuse me, coach, gotta go hit something. Alright. What? 3 more minds broken by baseball. Ow. Ow. What? Ow. What? Ow. I just been hit in the face with a ball! Ow. I can't. Ow. How do you... Ow. Stop it. How do I... Ow. I can't... Ow. 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 How do you... Ow. Ow. How would you do this? Ow. Fuck this. This is going well. Ow. Stop it. I'm going past. This is bad. Let's go home. Am I supposed to be able to hit that? Coach. There's no talking baseball, son. Get out there. Why is the other team getting points when I swing? That's baseball, son. If the other team ever feels physically intimidated, that's an automatic 5-point penalty. And how am I supposed to win it all? Quit Garrett and get back out there. Don't you know leaving the field to talk to the coach is a 10-point penalty? What? What's with these compasses? I know it, but my swing won't connect with them. I know it must be overwhelming. All I can tell you is to stay calm and remember that in baseball it's all about what you do hit. Excuse me, coach, but I gotta go hit some compasses. Alright, it's all about what I do. Ow. What do I do here? Ow. Ow. Can I hit these? Ow. How do you hit these? Ow. Stop it. How do you hit them? Ow. How do I hit it? Ow. How do I do it? Ow. Stop it. Could you... How do I... Ow. How? Ow. Stop. How do I... It's about what I do here. What does that mean? Ow. I'm so confused. Owie. Ow. I'm very confused. If you want to look at the answer, I should be getting wrapped my compasses forever. I mean... I don't... Just hit the damn compass. Ah, coach! Okay. Ow. 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 Oh! Ha! Fuck you! Son, my #1 boy, you did it. You son of a gun, you won the whole damn game. That really do good, coach. Look at the scoreboard. It's 0 to whole. That's a whole ball game. Gee, coach, you think Mirabelle will marry me now? Later, champ. There'll be time for that later. Right now, you'd better pucker up because here comes the coach's big sniff. What? Funny, the compass feels extremely reassuring now that it's back to being an ordinary little thing in your hand and not something held at your head in an oversized ghostly form from every cardinal direction. It glows faintly. To think you were ever scared of a little old compass. I'm going to laugh at the compass. Gee, coach, do you think Mirabelle will ever marry me? I don't know, Carl, but you don't need to call me coach. We're friends. Call me Jessica. Okay, coach, I mean Jessica. You can easy with that machine for a little while. No, I watched Butterscotch to victories. Ooh, messages. You can check the message patch next to the phone. There's a note for you. Call Don T with a phone number. Call them up back. Salutations. Whom is telephoning? Who is telephoning? Might I inquire? Hi Don, it's me, Cole. Ah, you have entered my missive. Commendable. Yes, what's up? There is a assignment of which I require your information. An assignment? Were I the comedic sort, I might refer to it as an undertaking. I'm listening. There is an antiquated distillery, I know, near Crystal Dream Lake. Grandpa Joe's distillery, to be precocious. It was abandoned when the prohibitioning began, albeit with its liquor manufacturing and catering equipment intact. A group of contrapositive to our own has claimed it as their territory, and we wish these bloodsuckers to be evicticated with extreme prejudice. I did that. So, you want me to give the bums rush to a bunch of rival mob goons? There's no underground criminal organisation that rivals our own in this vicinity. When I say bloodsuckers, it is my intentioning that you will observe that in the phraseology, a high degree of literalness. The group to which I referred are Nosferatu. Ah, you mean actual vampires. Affirmative, they have been a pain in our necks for quite an extensive period of time. Oh, I appear to have inadvertently voiced another witticism. Well, as it happens, I've already been to that distillery and dealt with the vampires. Well, that's a wonderment of news. You anticipated the needs of our organisation and undertook the initiativation to accomplish them on your own recognizance. Well, no, I just happened... Wait, yes, that's exactly what I did. I can plainly observe that you will go far in this line of vocation. Your payment will be delivered to your bedroom. Right, thanks. Look at that. Look at me overachieving. Wow. Charles flagged you down. I got some applicants for the new storefront I picked up over there. The second to pick one? Sure thing. The first applicant is 10 Things I Hat About You. A hat store, I presume. Terrible name. The second is Yeo Chumika, some SIT science lady who wants to sell potions. And the last applicant is Bertrand's Bakery. Bert's a buddy of mine from rare restaurant days. He makes a good loaf. Let's go to the hat store. I want the hat store. I keep complaining about hats. Okay, I'll get moved in with the next storefront ready for applicants. Thanks! You hang the cold skull over your desk. If anyone asks, I'll tell them you killed the cow yourself. Thanks. Ooh, my room is looking so dandy. Someone has given you a nightstand. There's a briefcase on top with a note. Take it around and read the other. Note reads, Cod. The quality of your work at the distillery has been noted as excellent. We will contact you in a telephonic manner with further opportunities. E.T. You got a briefcase full of meat. Honest work for dishonest pay. A briefcase full of meat? Don't just give me the briefcase full of meat. Let me open the briefcase. Like a cow, this briefcase is flesh surrounded by leather. Unlike a cow, it has brass latches and a handle. That's a lot of gabagool. I got 300 meat. Wow. Wow, my dude. 300 meat. You've removed the curse from this compass, making it just a comp. We've removed the ass? I'm so confused. Okay. Sure. Absolutely. Oh. Okay. Sure. You're ready to make the transition from crystal dream to regular dreams. My ass is cursed. I know. I'm so proud of it. Honestly. I never thought I could pull off such a cursed ass, but here I am. If you repeat it enough times, it starts to sound like a real word. What? Glaxton? 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 Does Glaxton sound like a real word to you now? Glaxton? Are you feeling the Glaxton? Can you... Glaxton? Does it sound like a word? Glaxton? It does sound like a word now. Absolutely. Museum of Skulls. Museum of Skulls, obviously. Wait a minute. One of these skulls is yours and it's missing its teeth. Give it the ones you're carrying. You put the teeth back in your skull. It tries to thank you, but you have no tongue. You got an item, no tongue. Curious. What? Hello? Strange conversation is taking place here. Participate. The woman scowls at you. You better have some good news for me, Noel. The Hawk futures are up 10 points. Everything is just peachy keen, Madam President. Good. The damn project is complete. That isn't what I said. Everything's perfect, ma'am. The circus is lit up just like a crimbo tree. What about the interloper? I'll show you an interloper. Yes, I'm working on that. A little bird just told me her last name. Knight, if you can believe it. Our friend Morris is her uncle. The President's frown deepens. Any relative of Murray Morris is in any of ours. Find her and get out of the picture. I'd be delighted, ma'am. Both Noel and the President wink out of existence with an ominous sounding. You're ready for this dream to be over. And how? Sideways Museum! Doorway back to the waking world. I like being waking. And worldly. Good morning, everybody! It's time for another day of butt scooching! Scoochy butts! Morning, Code. How you feeling? Fine, I guess. I've been having weird dreams. Ooh, like the one where you're driving a car, but you're in the back seat and can't reach any of the controls? I can't remember very clearly, but I think it was weirder than that. I really hate that one. Anyway, I found the next cursed thing. It's a hardcover book about yay big, and it's somewhere on the campus of the Seaside Institute of Technology in Porkham. You ready to go? I haven't even had any coffee yet. I'm sure you'll be able to find coffee when you get there. They've probably invented some kind of high-powered science coffee or something. Alright. Do you have a map of the place? No, but it's a college campus. It can't be that hard to find your way around. College students do it all day. The bus to Porkham leaves from the usual stop. Good luck. Thanks. I have a message. Check the message pad next to the phone. It's cool for you? Hold on to you with a number. Pull my back. You hear my butt scooch? My butt scooch? It's just in the background. My butt scooch. You dial the number. Don verbalizing. I don't, it's me. Ah, splendiferous! Kudos to you, your triumphal completion of my previous assignation. You're welcome, is that all? In fact, I have another item of business to be attenuated, which I believe to be suited marvelously to one of your skills. Which one? No, I mean, well, regardlessly, we require that you proceed at pace to Crystal Dream Lake, wherein is located a buffet of tools and implements of construction. Again? You might vernacularize it as a hardware store. Alright, you guys run out of cement or something? We have a necessitude that you perform upon this place of business, what we categorize a shakedown. That you meet. No, we are merely desirous that the local commercialist retail emporia feel a measure of intimidation. I guess I can handle that.
Do
Hey,
you like
Eddie.
my corpse art?
I love your corpse art. It's very arty and very corpse-like. You know? You do have some good corpse art going on. I have to say. Where's the hat store? Where's my brand new hat store? Where's my hat store? 10 things I hate about you. You remember the corpse art. I was proud of my corpse art, you know? It was a good time. Gosh. Back in those days when I played other games. Still's prepared and not polite at you. Hello, my name's Cold. Pleased to meet you, I'm Albert. Why aren't you wearing a hat? Have you ever heard of the phrase, for military breeds contempt? Gotcha. Ah, I could buy a driving cap, or I could regenerate an extra AP around. You don't drive, but it never hurts to have a really aerodynamic hat. It was in the same town that murdered your unicorn. It was, you know? I didn't make corpse art of the unicorn, though. I just made puppetry, which I thought was, you know, a good step up. A flowery cloche, a flowery glosh. Stench armor has a real rose on it, so you'll be able to smell it without even stopping. Green visor, spooky armor. Can't be afraid of what you can't see. With this, you can't see about half of everything. And the mail carrier's hat. Neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night is going to mess up your hair. Physical armor and cold armor. I like the I like the AP regeneration, really, but I don't know whether I want to be wearing a driving cap, you know? But that is good. I'll buy it. You know what? I'll buy them all. I'll buy them all. Because there's someone who likes hats. I need to go and talk to them. On the boardwalk. I put some hats on my head, and then they give me money for it. Oh, this dude shoved meat in my mouth again. Thanks, random man. Random man shoves meat in your fucking face. Random man! He's a hat photographer. Right. What haven't I photographed? A creepy forest fetish. I didn't realise that was a hat. Oh no, that's not a hat. It adds damage to a hat. Okay. This is a hat. Here you are. Hello, Eddie. Sorry, mate, for wearing a hat. What else we got? Satchel's lucky hat. Sorry, mate. What a hat. Thanks, mate. Very cloche. Sorry, mate. Thanks, buddy. Driving cap. Lovely. Lots of meat. Lots of meat. Lots of meat. Your internet went all funny. You didn't see what happened. Oh no. You didn't see. This is a sad day. I was complimenting your corpse art. I know you got to pick it up. I didn't mean to. Mail carrier's hat. There we go. Boom. Done. Hatted. done gone in the hat, didn't I? Yeah. Generate AP and put that on it too. Press the fetish against your hat and the spider webs act as adhesive. I've got a spooky hat. Lovely. Do I have the comfy hat lining as well? Yes. Comfy creeping driving cap. I have a comfy creeping driving hat. Driving hat? Comfy creeping driving hat? Grumpy driving hat. Grumpy. This man is still glaring at me silently. Can I do this yet? I need 5 on all stats. I don't have 5 on all stats. I'm not statted up enough. You know, I'm not statty enough. Mind over monster. How much do I have? 193. So I can get anything that's not 200. How's it all going? It's going good. It do be going good. One doth say, indeedy doody, it do be do. This gives me magical weapon attack damage again. You know, or this one gives me more experience from fighting things. I'll get the more experience, because then I'll have more experience to spend experience. I'm gonna go for Gorgonzola's Guile. Oh yes. You don't get to be as old as a wheel of fine age Gorgonzola without learning a few things. You don't, it's true. But stats, I know, but that one does do Moxie, and I needed another Moxie. Now I just need the one on the muscle. Do I have anything that gives me muscle? Muscle. Nothing that gives me muscle? Muscle. Slice the steak into bite-sized pieces and then dip each one into some wild horseradish before eating it. Fungus humungus! Muscle. I've got 5 on each stat. Games. Hey, welcome back. Tester Stills on our 2nd level challenge. What is it? Just take this mallet and hit this lever here hard enough to ring the bell while shooting a bullseye with an air rifle while solving this crossword puzzle. How hard's the puzzle? It's a Thursday puzzle, so it's tough but not unmanageable. Okay. You spend 10 meat. You put the pencil between your teeth, pick up the mallet in one hand and the air rifle in the other. Pow, slam, ding, solve! Ooh, I hit the clues with the question marks after them. Ah, but those are the fun ones! Great job, kid. You're a winner. Here's your prize. Colourful clown pants. Fuck you, too. Is there more? What do I need? 7 on all stats? Well, that'll be a while. Okay. What was the thing? Colourful clown pants? Whoa! Look at those pants, man! There exist certain objects that you will only ever find on a clown, and these white pants with colourful polka dots are a pair of them. Man, what? That's so much armour. I'd lose some mysticality, which makes me sad, but that's like... well, it's every armour except for physical armour, which I can add with this. They're funky, aren't they? I could probably drop a mysticality for a colourful... There you go. Excellent. Ripped colourful clown pants. I've got physical armour, hot armour, cold armour, spooky armour, stench armour, and sleeves armour, all in the same pants. You know, that's quite impressive. And I need it for all my butt scooching, you know? I do. I'll go do the mob boss thing at the lake first. Ah, a squirrel chatters angrily at you from a nearby hollow tree, presumably trying to scare you away from its stash. A real tactical mistake on its part, because now you know where the stash is. I gained 12 meat. Better than the 6 meat I did last time that happened. Hardware store. Yay! Did I translate that? Oh yeah, I got the candy from the man. What's up? Oh! Termite poison! Ask about the termite poison. I wish regulatory agency made me stop selling it a few years back because it was, quote-unquote, killing everybody who used it. Ah, some more of an everything poison then? Yep, we could go for termites though. I have to go into the past. Termites. Propose a shaken. I've been asked to shake up some of your merchandise. Come in. There's some mod guys who want to intimidate you for some reason, so they sent me here to shake things up, or down, something like that. Ah, well those cans of paint over there could use a good shaking. They ain't got around to it for a while. Okay, sounds good. Can't say I'm feeling particularly intimidated, though. I'll shake your cans. You give all the paint cans a vigorous shaking. Prior nods as thanks. You're welcome. I need to get this termite stuff for the termites. What do you have for sale? Don't sell the termite things. How do I get your termite? The fucking. Right. Here it is. Termite poison. Ask about it. How much for this jar of termite poison? That'll be 22 meat. I'll take it. You buy the pesticide and place it very carefully in your sack. Thermoblast termite spray. Mind you don't get any of that on your skin, and don't breathe the fumes, and don't pour it down any drains or rivers or otherwise let it get into the groundwater. And if the jar starts to melt, get it to a fresh jar straight away. Thanks. Do I have to shake up his things in the past too? Nah. Did I do the shakedown? Did I shake down good? I guess. Now I'm gonna go back to the mine because I can get rid of the termites on the pillar, and then it won't be broken in the present. Oh, the vampires again. I'll fight them this time. Why not? We'll fight the vampires this time around because look at it. It's goddamn stealing my blood. Stop it. It's so rude. Yeah, see, I can steal your blood too. Don't look, smell, touch, put in your, etc., etc. You know, exactly. You wouldn't want to do that. That doesn't sound like a good thing. Parmesan missile. Abracadabra! Exactly. You're right. That was the laughter I was attempting to do, and you did it for me. I appreciate it. Whoa. You know? Didn't say I was good at it. Well, now you're all dead, aren't you? Cosmetic wine. Nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. Right. Into the past. Where was the glowing blob there? I don't know. I ignored it. Down in all the mines. Let's get rid of those termites, shall we? Those are down to chemicals. Spray. Yay! The support beam is now termite free. So hopefully, in the present day, this won't collapse. Step through. There's a glowing orb here. A weird little pocket of nothingness just sort of hovering there. Maybe you should ask Jessica about it. Do you want guarantees? Do you? Because I've got no guarantees for you. But thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. But I have no guarantees. I would love some cheese, though. I mean, that'd be great. It seems like a really bad idea. So I'm definitely going to reach inside this shadowy hole. I can't stress enough that you shouldn't do this. It might give you some kind of shadow disease. Or it might just bite your hand clean off. Or anything. Do it. Well, alright. It's on your head. Or hand, rather. Don't come crying to me if something horrible happens. Whatever. You stick your hand in the hole, grab the first thing your fingers brush against, and yank it out. A little shadow hot dog. The shadowy pocket vanishes with another worldly poppy pop pop pop. Does the cheese come with the duck? No, but the duck comes with a hat. Down we go. Yeah, see, it's here, it's fine. Oh my god. One of those fancy mining helmets on the table. I got the mining helmet. An extremely enthusiastic rat has chewed a hole in this solidly locked solid steel cabinet. Steel. Reach in. You roll around in the cabinet. You manage to find one stick of dynamite within arm's reach. You got an item. 22-year-old stick of dynamite. Wow. It's a hugely spherical rock. Do I have to do this here, or can I do it in the past? I'm lifted up. I'm doing it here. You've seen some disappointing explosions in your life, but that one really failed to even make a dent in the cake. The rock must be made of tougher stuff than the relatively fresh stick of mother dynamite can handle. Oh no! Okay. What if I take this dynamite back into the past? How about that? How about that? You hearing me? How about that? Does it, like, become new dynamite in the past? Probably not. Could I blow up the dynamite with the dynamite? Stick the dynamite in. Light it up. Just didn't... No. Damn it! God damn it, what do I do with the dynamite? Like, blah, 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 blah. I've gotten so much closer to an answer, but no. Why? I don't know why. I just don't know. Well, that takes some more dynamite, because I obviously need it for something. But I don't know how I would de-age it, you know? Big crack in the wall. I mean, it's a suspiciously big crack in the wall, isn't it? What was that helmet? This helmet is heavy, but it has a light. Okay. This 22-year-old stick of dynamite. You're lucky you found this instead of a 44-year-old stick. They get really dangerous when they're that old. What if I... Okay. What if I leave the dynamite in the past? Can I leave it in the past? Can I, like, place it on the table? And then come back to the future? And it's become a 44-year-old piece of dynamite? Can I just leave it here? No? No? What if I'll stick the dynamite in the hole, seed, put it in the hole, and then if I don't light it, I go back to the present. Look, you're thinking with portals now. This is what Portal Reloaded taught me, you know, back when I played that. That was a good game. And then there's an extremely odd stick of dynamite in the hole in this thing. It's practically squirting nitroglycerin. Good thing I had lots of matches, huh? I did it! You've blown the geode open, exposing a huge variety of crystals. You should go let Crystal know.
Yay! I did it! I figured it out! Yay!
That was my celebration song. Yeah, you've got to have a celebration song, you know. Make sure it's a good one if you do. Not mine. Because mine's not a good one. Thank you for the GG. Appreciate it. There was a... Hold it! Shadow pocket! You stick your hand in the hole, grab the first thing your fingers brush against and yank it back out. Shadow grease. Wow. Could be Christmas #1. I thought so. You know, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to sound like I don't want to big myself up too much, you know, but yeah. It's easy to remember Crystal's name because I think she doesn't sound. Yes, in fact. You did? Well, that's just great. Hang on a minute. She leaves and comes back an hour later with 2 big armloads of crystals. You just give me a couple of hours and I'll give you a fully functioning crystal shop now, okay? What should I do in the meantime? Got some more magazines here somewhere. Hey, here they are. Read the magazines, couple of hours. Sure. Great. Love it. Wonderful. I spent a while reading. It's mostly opt pieces about political scandals from 20 years ago, but you managed to learn a thing or two. Opede. You gave him time to experience. Crystal eventually taps you on the shoulder. All said now, don't suppose you want to make a purchase? You know, this magazine's fascinating. Say, did you hear about those sketchy land grants up in Oregon? I remember my grandparents talking about it. Boy, I'd admit you what a sneaky snake. Yeah, anyway, could you a little something to say thanks? When I was going through the crystals, I found a small one that I can't really sell for very much, and I thought of you. I'm a small one that can't really be sold for very much. True. Twinkling crystal statuette. Thanks, what else you got in stock? Cracked crystal orbs. Whatever healing magic this crystal had in it has gone sour. Crystal chili pepper necklace. Crystal heart necklace. A crystal pickle necklace. A crystal skull necklace. A crystal snowflake necklace. Garden crystal orbs and a silvery crystal orb. Wow. That's great. Isn't that great? Don't you think that's great? Is that great? I'm sure they're great. I don't really want to buy any of these. But they're great. Definitely great. You know? Well... I helped. I did a thing. Aren't I clever? Shall we go explore this new place before I wrap up? Chapter 3, back to school. We're at the SR2 campus. Probably best not to wander aimlessly around outside the campus. You ought to go and find that first book. But what if I want to just wander aimlessly? Have you ever thought of that? This seems unsafe. I agree. All of the events listed on this board either happened last month or are going to happen next month. Our founder, Jonas Fitzgerald Technology. The nozzle of this drinking fountain is plugged up with chewing gum. Dangerous looking kinetic sculpture. This guy must be the janitor, presumably. Hi there, are you the janitor? Yep, that's me. Been the janitor in this place for nigh on 60 years. You got any questions? I figure I know about all there is to know about these buildings. Wow, everything? Everything janitorial, anyway. I do have a question, in fact. Yeah? What can I do for you, kiddo? I'm gonna ask about the main lobby. You mean this lobby right here? Yeah. The one I was almost finished mopping before you came in without wiping your feet? Oh, sorry. No, you're just yanking the... Ain't no difference to me which floor I'm mopping. I see. No worries, Tesla. Have a good day. Enjoy rest of evening. Thank you for hanging out. It's good to see you. Anything else you care to know? Infinite hallway. Still the infinite hallway. They said I can't start mopping down there until they've finished painting it, which suits me since they ain't never gonna finish painting it, no matter how many clever math tricks they come up with. That's my foot. Boop. What's about the finite hallway? That's a good hallway. Goes on for a little while and then it stops. Real traditional. Easy to clean. Love it. Gotcha. I'll leave the tree up mopping. Infinite hallway. Oh, this is so exciting. There's a gift shop. Finite hallway. There's a finite hallway and an infinite hallway, right? Gift shop, though. SIT pants. Look at that. Kitchen britches is the most coffee cups you've ever seen in one place. A weird shadow pocket. I got some shadow mead. I don't know what any of these things do. Oop. Sausage-shaped hole in reality. It's been placed into a regular hot dog bun for your convenience. Shadow grease. This has the same last 8 letters as elbow grease. But that's where the similarities end. I mean, it's true. Is there a gift? Why not? Would you not want, like, the campus merch at your local gift shop? I don't know. Been lurking sounds weird saying that instead of lurk. You've been lurking. You've been creeping. Creeping and booping and creeping and potatoes. This is what the anti-Vikings drank. Oh. Reduces your meat drops by 70%. This thing seems really dangerous. You sure you want to go through with it? Yeah. You drink deeply of this honeyed nothingness. The pleasant numbness spreads within you, soothing darkness. Shadowy cravings. I want more. Have I now got cravings for shadows? You've got to find some meat so you can buy more of that meat. Also, you need to find out where to buy it because it is several different kinds of illegal to sell. I'm sure that's fine. That's nothing bad, is it? Fine. Fine. You could buy tons of bread and crap at university. Well, there you go. You know? Did mine have a shop? Probably the main campus. I had a tiny campus. I had a cafe. I think they sell pencils. No. Didn't buy it. What are you selling? A replica SIT class ring? Get extra experience from fights? Coffee mug? Jazz slacks? Kitchen britches? A pendant? I can hang that on the wall, sure. I'm good. Thank you. I'll take the thing for my house and then move on, you know? Move on. Well, we shall explore the rest of it another day, shan't we? Shall we? Shan't we? Should we? Probably not. So that was some more Shadow Never Living. I hope people have enjoyed. I love this game so much. I do. I very much enjoy this game. And we've got the university campus now to explore, so we'll do that next time. You can turn on passive as well. I did turn off weapon durability because fuck that shit, you know? Fuck that shit. We don't want durable weapons. You know, I want them just to exist forever. Just exist until the end of existence. Whichever that would be, whenever that might be. It could be soon, it could be not soon, I don't know. But it could be a time that happens at some point in the future. So we're back with Shadows of Loathing at some point in the future. Some point in the future. next week. I don't know what order I'm going to be playing things in next week. I don't know. I might do more Shadows over Loathing than Rimworld to begin with, just because Rimworld requires a lot of channel points. And if I do Shadows over Loathing for a little bit more next week, then maybe you'll get more. I don't know. I'm gonna sort that out. Much as I want to play Rimworld. Maybe we'll just play Rimworld. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll see what I feel like. Yes. We'll see. I'll sit there on Monday and go, what would I rather play? Shadows over Loathing or do some more Rimworld? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll be one of them. You know? Schedules? What's that? You know I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be playing one of those two games. Just, you know. You don't know which one. It's a surprise. You know? So, yeah. You again! I know. I'll be saying that tomorrow when I open my next Duck Advent calendar, because fuck that thing. I will return, which is creepy, on Saturday. It's not the normal time on Saturday, as I'm sure you've heard me saying a billion times over the course of this week, and last week, and a while now. But on Saturday, the stream will begin at 7 PM UK time, and it'll be Phasmophobia, and I will be drinking, and a Squidgy will be drinking, and a Cactus Next will be drinking, and a Holly will be judging. The four of us are going to play some Drunk Phasmo, so come along from 7 till 10 and see how that pans out. It'll be chaos. It will be chaos. And like I have apologised previously, if I miss chat more than usual, it's because I'll be with the alcohol gods. Okay. I'll be elsewhere. I've not mentioned this. Nope, not at all. I'm very excited about this. Can you tell? You haven't heard of this. Well, now you've heard of it. If you hadn't heard of it before, you've heard of it again. Yeah. Saturday. It'll be fun. You know, I want people to turn up and judge us. That's it. That's it. So, yeah. Look forward to that. That'll be a fun little bit. You know? Alcohol and stuff. Whiskey. It'll be good. Need a wig to judge. Need to figure out what to drink. You need to figure out what to drink, Squitch. I'm having some whiskey. I think Cactus has some whiskey. I know you don't like whiskey. But I don't know. Drink whatever's gonna go down well and decently quickly, but not too bad that, you know, everything explodes, you know? And make sure it's in a glass with a lid. Squidge, okay? When you have your alcoholic drink, make sure there's a lid. Yeah? A lidded cup, maybe? Because you know what happened the last time we did Drunk Phasmo? You punched it over, didn't you? So, no more sticky keys, okay? Holly's the only one who's not going to be drinking, yeah. But Holly has that fantastic thing where she sort of picks up the vibe of the room. So she's probably going to be quite high energy for a little while as well. Get your wine tumblers. Get your wine tumblers. Don't punch it over this time, you know? Which was recorded and is on YouTube because it's funny. And all her friends got to see it, so there you go. And yeah, so be careful. You know? Be careful out there with your drinks. Don't have this giant fucking bowl of gin and then punch it over. Whatever it was. It wasn't gin, it was elderflower wine, wasn't it? She doesn't like gin. I don't know why I got it in my head. Elderflower. I relate these two things. There you go. So that'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Look forward to that. It'll be a lot of fun. It was elderflower wine. I thought it was. It was that really strong elderflower wine. That might have been nice. Don't know. Keyboard could tell you. Hence the stickiness. It'll be chaos at a guess. It will be chaos. It'll be very, very chaotic. So yeah. Do join in for that. I'll have a cider or something as a pre-drink before the stream. And then I'll just sit with I might do some JD and then I've got some proper whiskey and things, so we'll see how it goes. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. But I'm not babbling because there's not many people left tonight, you know? So last time we did this, we did argue about bread. Squish and I argued about bread, and then she committed suicide with the voodoo doll. Yes. All of this is on YouTube. If anyone wants to see this, it's all on there. But yes, we had an argument about fucking brioche. Oh my god. It's not bread. is bread! We're not going there again. Okay, we're not going there again. We're not having this again. Alright. Bread. It's fucking bread, okay? Just... You know? That argument ended when you, Squidge, looked at your fucking bread recipe book and brioche was in there. Huh? Bread is serious business, you know? I'm not even going there. I'm not going there again. We're not going there again, okay? I'm not doing that again. Okay? Some people take that argument way too seriously and it started annoying me. So I'm not going there again. It's fun when it's a joke and we're all going, yeah, or no, or eh. And then some people just took it too seriously and it was like, now you've ruined this, thanks. I'll be ready for more. We're ready for more. Absolutely. So yeah, that'll be fun. So, you know, hang around. Saturday. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. That's it. I'm done. Is anyone else feeling like done? I'm done. I'm done now. This is it. This is the end of the stream. It's just me saying I'm done. I'm done. It's great to have you guys. You know, great for you to be here. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's a good time. There's like no one live. There's like no one around this evening. It's everyone's day off, you know? Everyone's had a day off. Everyone's just gone, nah. This Thursday? Fucking terrible. Don't want to stream on Thursday. Who streams on the Thursday? Idiot, Sensu. No one streams on Thursday. So yeah. You know, that's it. Am I done? I'm done. That's it. Done with this week. And yeah. It's almost over. You know, Friday tomorrow. Whoop-de-doo-boos. Whoop-de-bubbly-boos. Whoop-de-bubbly-boobly-boos. Friday will be interesting. Yeah, that'll be an interesting day. It'll be fine. Yeah, that's it. There's no other raid. Am I too much of a coward to find someone new? Probably. I'm just a little staring at Twitch going... That's it. That's it. You know? Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. Stick around for Saturday, and then I'll be back then with some friends, and then we'll be drunk, and it'll be fun, and then you'll all laugh at us and never let us live it down. That's it. So thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and whatever you're doing, and be good to yourselves, and eat some good food, and drink some nice stuff, and then don't throw it over everything. Bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.